How you guys doing? How's the night going? How's your weekend started? Pretty going live. I wasn't going earlier, but I was showing my boy. We were doing gaming therapy. Sorry, I have so many cell phones. Kind of set them up. I'm trying to see which cell phone I'm on. iPhone. Sorry. It's weird. But anyways, how y'all doing? Then I did some game therapy. You know, for like we played for 7-8 hours. So it was a good a break from social media, break from everybody. What up, Timmy? How you doing, brother? You know, and I say that respectfully. I love going live, you know. But once again, like how people like. I mean, you know, y'all can hit me up most definitely, but like, did you know you go live also? For sure, you know. Like, I got my own life type of situation. So, y'all can go live too, whenever you want to. I just preach about life. That's all I care about is life, talks, relationships. You know, co-parenting, how to function emotionally, mentally, spiritually as beings. And that's all I care about, respectfully. Nobody has to comprehend me. Deadass. Like, tell people, like, y'all can call me crazy. Respectfully, I don't care. And then to trigger the whole universe in a positive manner, like, yo, I'm a single father, 8 kids. I lost 2 families, you know? So you have no kids or 1 kid or 2 kids, right? And you're sounding depressed and I'm not. What's the difference between you and I? Do you want to talk about it? You ready to feel your feelings? Try to feel your feelings. You don't have to. Nobody has to. And that's the shit. I pray for you. I pray for the universe. I go live for the whole universe. Initially, you know, when you go through like breakups, the healing journey, like it's a free podcast type of situation, right? So it's like therapeutic for yourself. You might get invited with people that are healing the healing journey. Fuck yeah. Support teams. I preach about support teams. For my situation now, the last 4.5 years, my best respect the best years of my life. You know, I have a bunch of tattoos, right? My collarbone. I love all my tattoos, but my collarbone, like, I love my tattoos once again, but it's an oxymoron, right? Like when someone destroys you, you destroy them, right? Forgive, communication, not forgetting the intent to let go, do closure for yourself. That's hard to do in this shit, right? So my support them tell me every which way, and that's why my tattoo, it says, you know, I told her, you know, I love you for leaving me. It's an oxymoron. How can you tell someone that you fucked them over, they fucked you over? I love you for leaving me. And it's just harder to do that, but it's because you as being, oh, you know what? Nah, I can't comprehend why I failed. You know, it was a blessing in disguise, nothing against you. I didn't have a support team, no one elaborate about robbery or life. That's why I failed. Cool. Better. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's saying everyone comes to life as a blessing. So what I say, you know, everyone comes to life as a blessing. When you leave, what's the lesson? Be a positive or negative. There's always lessons to be learned. I promise you that. But the intent in due time is to learn to, you know, fall back, start the healing journey. You know, be alone. I had to recommend a support team. To what? To feel your feelings. So you stop being codependent of the whole universe. You don't need people in life. You want people in life if they want you. Match energy, not take energy. If they take your energy, why do you allow it? You know, why don't you realize boundaries? Why don't you know how to say no? Why don't you be mean to them because they be mean to you? Make that shit make sense. In spiritual talk, by you allowing it, you're your own feelings. And that's the shit. That's why, once again, I go life for the universe. To not make it sound easy, because why? Because I'm support you, not because myself. Nah, and this shit to break up for 4.5 years? Fuck no. I can't teach no one about life. Other religious talk, born as a Catholic, go to church, pray them in God's hands. I can tell you that. Be show love, respect. If people mean to you, pray for them because they're suffering. Right. They've been suffering so much for years that they're traumatized and shit. Like, no. Pray for them, but yo, be focused on yourself and that's it, you know? So, but I'm about to play a bunch of clips tonight. And elaborate. And remember, the clips that I played are not my clips. IG, Facebook, TikTok. Mainly TikTok, IG, and Facebook. A little bit of Twitter. So I can borrow people's whatever platform I want to borrow the stuff, you know, and do whatever I want with it. So I like to play, hey, like, not my voice. You're not seeing the video I'm playing. You're hearing the audio. So if you hear this, right, like, as I play it, as it being, if it triggers you, bothers you, talk to yourself, because they're called triggers. Red light, bothered. Yellow light, angered, right? Now hit the green light, hatred. You're triggered. Now the devil comes out of you, bipolar, you know, BPD, MPD, flash, snap. Why did you allow yourself to get triggered? Here's the best part. I'm behind a fucking screen. You don't see what I see. You're hearing words. Fucking words. So if it triggers you, I tell everybody, you have to trigger. You should want to question yourself. Why and how am I bothered? I don't see what he's seeing. I'm just hearing words. Someone's speaking, and it bothers me. In my situation, I'm done. I don't hold back. Like, my words bother you. Once again, I'm a cyber person pretending I don't exist. If it bothers you, why? How? And the cool thing is, if you make a comment or ask a question, you can potentially do what? Spark a conversation. If you're ready to have a conversation about robbery life. Nobody has to. Do what I do, a lot of us do. I say all the big word all, right? 95% of the universe, but let's go all. Everybody plays the role of the sob story. Because everything starts from home. Your mother's not there, your father, you have no parents. Your mother, your grandmother, auntie, your neighbor raised you. There it is. Everything starts from home. Child trauma. Everyone got that bullshit. And then what's to destroy the fuck out of you? Well, life's hard, life's hard, life's a bitch. Them corny ass terms. Which I'll get tired of my body and then make my shirts and hoodies. Life's hard because this. Everyone's got child trauma. All of us do. Every which way. And then the bullies that bullied you are getting bullied at home. The parent-toxic relationships are bullying each other. The cherry on top, while we bitch about life and life's hard, all these toxic relationships make you, break you, definitely destroy you. One person, typical middle school, high school, you fuck them over, they fuck you over. In middle school, high school, you haven't graduated yet. We're till you fucking graduating in the matrix with us older adults. Now I know when my homegirls were fucking like, I'm a freshman, 8th grader, whatever age right then, like, fuck, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old. And dating guys my age. I'm 18 at heart, but I'm 40 on the outside. I know exactly what to tell any queen. Word for fucking word. But here's the kicker, tell people, am I acting nice, being narcissistic, or am I being nice, empathetic, empath? If that's Japanese to you, I can destroy you. Why would you allow me to come in your life? Destroy you. Because I'm talking about God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, the spiritual universe, and ancestors, astrology, numerology, crystals, Wiccans. That's just words, man. That's all it is. Actions beyond the words, like, am I acting nice? Am I showing respect? How do I treat others? If I'm being mean to others in front of your face, but say I like you, your potential, quote unquote, right? But I'm being mean, verbally abusive to the fucking Starbucks girl, Starbucks kid, at McDonald's, wherever. I'm always popping up with that situation. I'm not being mean to you yet, but in due time I shall. When someone triggers me, and if I do a reactive abuse, and boom, now I'm verbally abusive to you. And then it built to physical, if you're allowed to get to physical. That's when the verbal abuse starts happening. You squash that shit. Stop respect. Stop chasing fucking adults. Everybody all knows right from wrong. If you don't know the answer in the cell one right here, tell them for a reason. Ask Google Alexa, is cheating wrong? Is being verbally abusive wrong? Physically abusive wrong? All the AI, humans made AI. So all the answers right there. But remember this, you heard it, you watched it, you don't have to comprehend. The only person in the whole universe that could do comprehension is who? You, the person in the mirror. Everyone, all in the whole universe comes as what? It's a blessing. So everyone's messengers, everyone's communication. Be it they're an empath, they're narcissists, positive, everyone is just fucking messengers. Everyone's just communication. Nobody can feel your feelings but you. And that's factual. 1,000. Black and white, straight to the point. You don't have to do Bible talk with that spirit, nothing. Fucking years and years of therapy. Years. It's just you as a being. You don't have to feel your feelings. Cool, but you want love. You want family and kids. The fuck? Wow. You don't know what love is. Bullshit. You can elaborate. I heard outsiders 4.5 years, heard many stories. But yeah, if you're queen. If you say you want love, then why are we talking about toxic relationships? Why are we talking about your ex? Or your partner you're with now? You respect for you, like I was? Like, you're bitching about him. Did you know everyday bug on the whole universe has what? Free will and choice. What are you doing? What are you choosing? Your partner is mistreating you because they're narcissistic. They're mistreating you. That is their choice, free will. So you're doing and choosing to stay there, and they're doing and choosing to fucking be verbally abusive, physically abusive, being the fuckboy fuck girl. And y'all both go to church, talk about God. It does not matter what you talk about. Did you know every day beyond the fucking doors? Right, we go through doors every day bug down. So the person you bitch the priest about. Right, you pray about manifest to change your ways. So why do you choose to have to want to go back to them every fucking day above ground? Make that make sense. What's up, Twisted? How you doing, Queen? How's it going? And I say that respectfully. Don't worry, I did the same shit. You know, all my tattoos, I pray about manifest. God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, your ancestors, the spiritual universe. Thank you, Queen. Well, change my partner's way so she loves me more. If I'm a nice guy, show her respect, she should be, in due time become a nice girl and show her respect. Match my energy. But she doesn't have to. Nobody has to. And to treat the whole universe in a positive manner, no higher source can't do it for you. But if you want to be codependent of the higher source, what's up? What's the crazy? How you doing, Queen? Then do it. If I said respectfully, if it was factual that the higher source could do it for you, I'm born and raised a Catholic, but I'm also spiritual now, right? So if it's factual, then before any of us were born, as little kids, little seeds, right? Then why the fuck did our parents suffer? Our grandparents, since day fucking one, Adam and Eve. Make that shit. If it was factual, it's cool to have idea on faith, but you're the only one that can feel your feelings. I'm not in toxic relationships. I'm 2 years and 4 or 5 months, 6 months single, chilling. There's potentials, and there was a potential in terms of offended type of situation, but I squashed it type of situation. Because why? I don't need a partner. I want a partner. And remember this, fear in a positive manner. Did you get the memo that anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, anyone could go, they could break up with you? That is their choice, free will, for whatever apparent fucking reason. Whatever, it does not matter. It'd be nice if they talk to these adults, have the adult conversation, the come to conversation. Hey, babe, guess what? Like, everything goes smooth, 2 years in, we got a kid and married. That's beautiful. But on my side, the spark's ending. Why? I don't know. What? I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to figure out myself, but it's just like, I'll be here for the kid. We try to do co-parenting. What? But yes, I know you love me on your side. I have love for you, but my love's ending. Sorry. Like my sister Mandy, her words tatted on my arm. I love you, right? But I'm not in love with you. And that's gonna fuck him up. It is. It's gonna hurt initially. But that's why you gotta be honest, man. And that's why you gotta talk to yourself as a being. Like, if the spark's ending, why are you losing interest? If everything's good on their side and your side, like my situation, I think that to myself sometimes, like, is there a potential that will match my energy, like my last ex, right? And if it starts falling apart, then what? I mean, as a being, I won't become sad, depressed. And guess what, guys? My girlfriend of 6 months, she's squashing it. She cheat on me, she goes, there won't be no tears, and nothing. I won't be sad, depressed, nothing. I already know her. I don't need her in my life. I want her in my life. I already know she could leave, she goes. I know that. 95% of the universe, like I was, you worry about that. You have fear of that. That's why I put fear in a positive manner, to remind you, anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, anyone can ghost, anyone can break up with you. That is their truth. I know it's like sucks to hear, but it's honest truth. I'd rather just tell you the truth, because truth hurts. If not, then pray by manifest that the higher source will change your partner's ways. And you don't have to comprehend this, but he can't. Because if it was factual, he would have done it a long time ago. We would not be suffering, I promise you that. That's why my little tattoo is an angel whispering for God. A little angel, a little devil for Lucifer, right? So every day above ground, they both talk to me. Whatever term, consciousness, subconscious, yin, I have a time in my body for all the specific words, right? So no one put a gun to my head. I'll go tomorrow, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't want to keep doing this no more. I was like, well, your partner's been here through thick and thin. She's been doing her part. He's been doing her part. So why you want to give up? He's like, fuck, don't listen to him. Listen to me, man. There's many flavors out there. This cell phone now, a zillion fucking options. Why her? Why him? Go cheat. And here's the best part. I guarantee if you cheat on him, they'll fucking take you back. But remember that. Lucifer didn't put a gun to my head. It's called a premeditated choice. I thought about that shit. I pondered on it. Everyone ponders on that shit. What? Let me test it. Sometimes people who are raised in chaos get bored existing in peaceful relationships. Oh yeah. Queen, fuck yeah. And that's what it's called, toxic love. When all you know is toxic love because you're fucking four walls at home, you don't know. I promise you 1,000. If everybody knew what fucking love was, why the fuck are we suffering? Why did I go through all the shit I went through? Because I want to love God. There's nothing wrong with that. The higher source, but respect is not factual. Everyone is just a messenger. Everyone is communication. Nobody has to comprehend. The only person that can do comprehension is you, one, as a being. You're the only one that can feel your feelings. I can hold your hand, elaborate, give you fucking everything. We'll dissect this shit together. You don't have to comprehend anything I'm about to tell you, but here's the best part. If you have patience enough, open-minded enough, we can talk and vibe to the fullest, every which way. But remember this, when I go home, I'm blessed. No partner, single father, 8 kids, co-parenting best dads, right? And I get after this live session, I'm not like sad. I don't miss that feeling anymore. I won't ever have that feeling again, right? Respectfully, thank you, Queen. 95% of the people behind the screen face to face, y'all go home scared, sad, depressed, won't have love. love starts with you. You just don't know that yet. What? It's not no one in the universe but yourself. You can hire source to give it to you. They're trying to match it. You won't match it because guess what? God, I've been praying for you. I've been talking to you, higher source, and I don't get shit by my side. If I do, it always falls apart. Because you know you're not ready for love yet. And due time you shall, once you know to love you as a being, you just don't know that yet. It's like war veterans trying to adjust to civil. Very factual. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's very factual. When all you know is toxic love, chaos, and you toxic home as kids, there it is. All you know is toxic love. And then here's the best part. They don't elaborate this shit. And maybe therapy, counseling, maybe in books, right? But technology, we blessed. Fuck yeah, we blessed technology. I'm on 10 platforms, just telling stories, right? So scenario, the potential to be, like I was talking about today, ask simple questions, you know? You want to tell somebody, hey, how your parents doing? What? How your parents doing? How's their health? You're not being mean. You're not being narcissistic. Nothing. But it could trigger people sometimes. Like, what do you mean? They'd be like, well, I don't. They don't remember. Hey, what I do, hey, king, queen, I respect your boundaries. You don't have to answer none of my questions at all. You know? And they'd be like, well, nah, well, my mother's here, but not my father. Oh, did he pass away? You get hurt? Like, no, he's never been here. I don't know who my father is. You know? Are you going to the big... Yeah, that's coming from a keyboard warrior. I love you, keyboard warriors. You're fun. I love to bully bullies. But what you gonna call it? And that's the shit. And people can get triggered by that, you know? It's what we're used to. So we have a sick feeling of comfort and chaos. Fuck yeah. That's why anyone says, like, exes are toxic. They're all fucking crazy. Because you know why? Because you're toxic. You're crazy. That's why. Because if you wasn't that, guess what? You would not be in toxic relationships. You'd be fucking love. You would know what love is. You just don't know that yet. And I make it sound so easy. Only you as a being would know what love is, you know? But that's why I preach what I preach. If you want true happiness, it comes from the person mirror. If you want goodness or love, it's the person mirror. If you want support, it's the person mirror. You want the fountain of youth, it's the person mirror. If you don't got you, then who got you? My kids, my parents, my partner, the universe? What is it? What is it? What word, present or past? Child, we can elaborate that more, please? Because I don't know if we just asked respectfully. That's the shit. So what do we say? Black and white, we're simple. People make me feel good. My parents, my kids, church, Allah, spiritual universe, hiking, with ink therapy makes you feel good. And then man-made bullshit. Your cars, your jobs, your homes, right? So the main question of the whole universe is to fucking call you out. So people make you feel good. Man-made bullshit makes you feel good. So why can't you make yourself feel good? Oh shit, shots fired. Welcome to being bro like that. My number, it's happening for a reason. My number is not mammoth statistic, my number, right? 95% of the universe like I was. You're broken, codependent, scared to be on abandonment issues. You are looking for love and happiness in people at man-made BS. All you're doing is buying bandages to your cuts and wounds in your mansion, your head. The answer to life is the person mirror. All you ever knew is you, the end. Yo boy, what is the mumble? I know, I mumble so I'm exhausted. I do many one-on-ones. Hella. 99% of my followers on these platforms face-to-face are girls. Single mother queens so foolish. Because they're more empathetic and they can actually do what? Communication and Comprehension. 1% men that actually try to work with themselves. 99% boys in the universe can't do shit in life. Respect to cut the whole universe. Fuck your car, fuck your home, fuck your job, fuck your money. Now, teach me about your life. What? Teach me about your life. Brag about your life. God is good, cool. God is good, right? Religious talk. To call the universe out and get that out of my body. God is good, but are you good? What? Typically, queens are more empathetic. They go to church, pray, because they want their man to stop being manholes, fuckboys and shit, right? And especially in the shitty Spanish culture. I like the fuck out of the Spanish culture, because no one can teach me shit in life. In the Spanish culture at all. 1% men, and fuck, I'd be nice, 5% queens in the Spanish culture. No, that's it. Every which way. Mumbles equal lazy. Yo, Chava, you're definitely a brown boy, dog. You're my cheese to the fullest. You can't do shit about life. You, your dad, your grandfather at all. You don't do one-on-ones. You can't teach me something positive life. Do you believe God, more like you raised as Catholic, can fix and save you as a being? I promise you he can't. Because if it was factual, why the fuck does everyone suffer? Why do we shed tears? Why do we have depression? Bitch about our partners. So your father can't teach you that. Your grandfather can't teach you that at all. God escaped to what? Yo. Once again, no higher source can't do this for you at all. The answer, remember, is it's out of my body multiple times, right? People are like, why don't you write a book? You want to hear my book? And once again, when I say this, before I say this, I'm not knocking on you. You want to, please write your books. I'm not knocking on you. Write your books, right? But when it comes to life talk, it's really fucking easy. Black and white, very simple. Every which way. Mumples, Chava, learn how to speak correctly, baby boy. That's obviously for what? You speak what? Nothing. Every which way. And that's what I don't fuck with. But when I say this, I don't fuck with brown boys. Spanish culture, my people's quote unquote, I don't fuck with them. Go out on my platforms, my followers, every culture but brown. Spanish people, Hispanic and Spaniards, they can't do shit in life other than go to church, pray, leave in God's hands. Be a good person, show the respect. If they're being mean to you, pray for them, they're suffering. Stay in a toxic relationship for kids, religion, culture, because your parents, auntie, grandparents did it. Welcome to fucking Bree and Brown. No bright fucking future in healthy relationships. They don't know what healthy is. They're just fucking thick and thin. You want to see fear? Once again, fear in a positive manner, like him, 80% brown boys. All you queens behind the screen. You want to date brown boys, Spanish boys? Fuck, 80% are fuck boys. Machistas, they'll destroy the fuck out of you. They do machismo, narcissism, double standards. That's why the Spanish culture, they see on my tattoos, they know these words. They see machista, narcissist. Machismo, they know what that is. Now in English, I elaborate narcissism, double standards. Then from there, mandilon, which they'll call me a beta simp. I'll give no fucks about words. What are you saying? Life. I'm saying life. Keyboard warrior. What are you doing? Respectfully. And that's the shit. Teach me about life. I challenge the whole universe with my face tattoo. I challenge all, ALL, capital LL, the universe, tune in the matrix. Teach me about life. Every which way. So remember this. You don't have to comprehend this. The answer to life is the person in the mirror. All you ever need was you. The end. There's my book. All my tattoos, all this shit. It's all specific words to get your attention. And I promise you, boys hate this shit. Women love it. The queens love it because they do healing journey. They want love. They're trying to figure out what love is. It's not no one around you but you. Everybody can add to it. All this shit with unconditional love. Your kids, I have 8 kids. They will give you unconditional love, comma, unconditional communication, comma, for now. What do you mean for now? You don't comprehend what for now is? Because your kids, like you as a kid, the worst people you destroy with your words is who? Your partners and your kids. So you little kid, you dislike your parents, or you don't have no parents. You already say fuck them. You graduate, now you get a job, you're stable, fuck, I leave it. I'm becoming an adult now. I go into the matrix, the universe. Fuck everyone in the universe, fuck my parents. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They give you unconditional love for now. I'm assuming for all your kids. I traumatize my kids with my words every which way. But I wasn't taught about this shit to elaborate. Hey, what you're doing is wrong. You're going to hurt them. You know what you're doing is wrong, but why? You triggers. What do you mean triggers? Where can you triggers? Bothered, angered, pride and ego. Everyone has narcissistic traits. Put that shit aside. Go outside and get some mirror, man. Cool the fuck down, because if you don't, the worst people you can destroy with your words, and you don't know comprehend this, and your partners and your kids. Everybody else, your parents, your kids, your parents, siblings, whoever the fuck behind the screen, you can kiss and make up a billion fucking times. But your partners and kids, those relationships, it's been so hard to rekindle. As a forewarning, you don't comprehend that. No one taught me that shit. Till 39 years ago, my support team. That's why I preach what I preach on my tattoos about raw real life, every which way. Just trying to understand what's going on. So you're a narc? Everyone can be narcissistic. Everybody. All this bullshit, that term narcissist. If you're queens, you want to become famous on TikTok? Especially on TikTok. Every TikTok you do, say the word narcissist. My narcissist father, my narcissist brother, the sons of my eye, narcissist. That's just a fucking term, man. Everyone can be narcissistic. Hell yeah. Hate, narcissist, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, evil, envy, jealous. Then everyone can be empathetic. Love, empathy is my word. Empath, proud and humble. Good, love, respect, black and white, very simple. That's why the women love my tattoos. The boys hate my shit. Because as they're seeing my face, oh shit, they're reading about themselves every which way. Fuck boys and fuck girls, bad boy, bad girls. You're fucking destroyer. You're too narcissistic. All my tattoos. Very simple, black and white. This is why we have toxic relationships. 95% of you is destroyed every which way. They don't even know why. So being the nice guy, nice girl, you're too empathetic, you're too nice, you're too gullible, you're too naive. You're called what? People please, like I was past tense. Not fucking no more. No. My mom's the universe. You play dumb, I'll play dumber. You play stupid, I'll play stupider. Yo, king, queens, if you can't know words, please don't open your mouth. I will traumatize you. And here's the best part. They're just fucking words. That's all they fucking are, just words. But yes, I comprehend. Words can be a knife. Every which way. Words are, as they say in spiritual words, they're spells. Yeah, every which way. They're beautiful, exotic, phenomenal, motivational, inspirational, or very destructive, very traumatizing, very hurtful. I already comprehend that shit. So that's what I'm saying. If do reverse psychology. If I call you stupid, ugly, and fat, and it bothers you, and then do the same shit, reverse psychology, call me ugly, fat, and stupid. If it doesn't hurt my feelings, my body language does not change, nothing. I'm still the same person, but your body language changes, facial expression, you're in your feelings. Why? How? What's the difference between you and I? My situation, they're just fucking words. I know you're traumatized, I know you're hurting. Deflection, projection, gaslighting, manipulation, you're bullying, but I get it because you don't want to put on your feelings. You live in fear. That's all it is, you know? Yes, the word arc is way overused, but it is a very real mental disorder. Mental disorder? I love that shit. We're brainwashed with mental disorder. Everyone's got this mental illness, quote unquote, right? Mental health issues. Yeah, because it's called triggers and traumas. Fucking black and white. Everything starts from home. Everything all does. Because we brag about, I love my job, I love the universe, I travel. Yeah. But how is your house? What? How are your four walls? How is everything at home? What? How's everything at home? You was all good and fine until I asked you about your house. Now your energy shifted. Now you get mad, sad, bitter, whatever negative energy, whatever negative trigger it is. Why are you scared to go home? If you're bitching about your partner and you're dread to go home, you gotta walk on eggshells. It's fucking over. It's been over a long time ago. The door's right there. Every day, Bogon, the fucking door's right there. Stop chasing adults. Chase kids. I'll chase my 8 kids. Anyone's kid in general. Yo, toxic relations garbage. What? Yeah, you don't need him. Yeah, they fucked you over and I know it hurts and it sucks. Now the attempt to fall back, you don't have to. Your choice, Phil. I respect your boundaries, but you should fall back. Start the healing journey. Be alone, the big world, until you get detox of codependency. What? What does that mean? You don't need him or her. Yes, I know it sucks. They destroyed you. They cheated on you. Yeah, they fucked you over. I get it. So fall back. Learn to love you again. Well, do self-love again. If not, then chase everybody. Chase love, but it's not love. It's toxic love. Because love can't hurt. It's highly impossible. Toxic love hurts. What's toxic love? When you love somebody that doesn't love you back. They can't match energy. They take energy. You do communication comprehension. Typically the queens do. As men, they keep boy narcissistic. We do communication, no comprehension. You talk to a fucking wall. Same subject, all the fucking time, same outcome. And you're the one that typically loses because you're trying to get your point across. Yes, because remember this. Whatever, as beings, whatever you know what you're talking about, what are you doing? Communication and comprehension. As a being, whoever the fuck you're speaking to, they're doing communication. They don't have to comprehend. You're talking to a fucking wall. So respectfully, you have a better opportunity to talk to all the fucking walls. You already know the walls can't talk back. At all. Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? So, that situation, just you gotta get up and leave, man. If not, then pray, manifest that God will change your partner's ways. And respect, you want to see, once again, your future in a positive, if you're in a positive manner. A lot of people talk to ladies, right? Look at your parents, miserable as fuck. All these angles together, still miserable as fuck, right? Grandparents, still miserable as fuck. How the fuck is your grandfather at 70 years old, verbally, physically to your grandmother, and still being a fuckboy at church, and he talks about God? Yeah, there's your future. Huh? The what?
I like no mics.
Oh yeah, just the live podcast. I'll show you. That's what it is. So one's for IG, one's for Facebook, one's for Twitch. Yeah, it's a live podcast. Talk about life. Yeah, it's called networking. Use the phone correctly. Yeah, 10 cell phones, 10 platforms.
I got 3 phones. I don't got that many.
I got 15, but yeah. I use it for networking. It's a live podcast about life. This is how you get people's attention. Mm-hmm. Say it again.
This one of my phones that I use.
Okay, that's cool. Most definitely. Yeah, Apple. Yeah, life is better when you are impeccable with your words. Words matter. Oh yeah, well they matter for sure, but once again, they're not using correct, not incorrectly. My job is to get the whole universe's words. Like I say all the time, which I'll get time my body sometime this year. You know, and I'll make my shirts and hoodies, right? It'll say, I can destroy.
I'm going to I'll call y'all later. I'll see y'all later.
All right, stay blessed. Take care, be safe. It's gonna say, I can destroy, traumatize, trigger 95% of the universe, 1,000% of the narcissistic universe with words, feelings, conversation, the truth. How? Why? I'm only one being. And that's the 4 categories for all universe. Your triggers, and you become triggered because of words, feelings, conversation, the cherry on top, the truth. Why? How? What? Yeah, there it is. Black and white, very simple, you know. I agree. Everything does start from home. And no, thank you. No, it's respectfully. I preach what I preach about. Just respectfully, like as it being like the intent as being is to do what that term break the generational cycle. Do not be fear in a positive manner. Don't be counting on your family. The empathetic ones, sure, if they're a power couple, lovey-dovey and love each other, and they teach you about all this shit, fuck yeah. Try to become them in a positive manner. Everyone's unique. Everyone's on a journey. But like, yo, I love the energy. I love the relationship. Look at that. That's beautiful. Fuck yeah. I want that in due time. But that's where you gotta start with yourself as a being. So to all my kids and all the young kids, yo, be selfish in a positive manner. The kids in marriage don't have that shit. That when you become like 30 or 40 years old, roughly. Get established for yourself. Learn to love you. All shit, the Matrix. Nobody can't beat the Matrix, man. You maintain job, car, roof, a little money. That's it. Maybe this lifetime you won't ever be rich. But that's blue book conversation, entertainment type of situation. Red book conversations, life. We're educators. In the spiritual universe, if you want to learn to love you and beat that real war, which is you, the person in the mirror, every day above ground, you're fucking blessed. You're the richest person in the universe. You look at people like, fuck, I used to be like that. I want to ever feel like that. I used to accept that shit by my side. I look at them bitching with each other in front of everyone in the public streets, right? Get in the cars, you know they're going to fucking argue because you've been there, done that. When they get home, verbally abused, fucking whole shit's breaking everywhere. And I respect when I say this to the whole universe. If you know you're doing wrong, right, as a being, and you know there's like, no, fuck it, you know you're doing wrong. Don't call yourself a good person, a religious person, a spiritual person, atheist person. You're good for the streets, you know. To trigger you, good for nothing, and Spanish basura, garbage. Don't call yourself any of those categories because you know you're doing wrong. That's what's called what? A premeditated choice. Triggers, bothered, anger, go outside and get some fucking air. No, fuck that. Blame Lucifer, point the finger at everybody in the mother but yourself. You're not ready to tell the truth to accountability. I know been there, done that type of situation. You know, but it's not ever too late to start the healing journey. I started my tattoo at 39. Healing journey, awakening journey, woke journey. I went through all my 4 journeys. I'm blessed now. You respect, you want to hear me bitch about life. Life's hard. You know, another breakup. I got 1,000 girlfriends. My tattoo. All of them can cheat, goes, break up, leave me. I won't shed tears. Respect the mother of boys. In this lifetime, she's the last female I will ever shed tears for because I already comprehend. I don't need a partner. I want a partner. If she wants, I match energy, not take energy. She takes my energy. I know how to realize boundaries. I know how to say no. I know how to be mean to her because she be mean to I. If I don't need my partner, I want my partner. I'm not codependent of anybody. I'm dependent on myself. It's black and white, very simple. Once again, nobody has to comprehend that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't chase adults. If you're chasing adults, talk to yourself. Why? How? Well, I worry about them. You know, what will happen to them? They're not your fucking kid. Respectfully, they're adults. This cell phones have the answer to life, you know? After 30 years with a very toxic narc, I'm just now learning how to love myself again. Hey, Karen, I'm happy you're doing better for yourself, Queen. Like, this is why we fucking suffered every which way because we're raising correctly. But the cool thing is technology. Deadass. We're fucking blessed with technology because the Wi-Fi, internet, social media platforms, talking and vibing. Fucking 94 and older then, right? Beepers. Barry had DSL type of situation. They were having these conversations only when to college or actually when a therapist counselor. And the intent to call everybody, my favorite tattoo, to call all the therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, life coaches, narcotic creators. If not elaborating about everything, then guess what? Then it take you for fucking thousands and years of your life. Respect, you have to do so many one-on-ones. Free therapy, talks relationships, right? And they'd be like, no bragging rights, and sitting, no cockiness, my partner that I control. They'd be like, I gone through therapy counseling for years. Not even told me anything you just told me. I'm like, yeah, because I worked with myself, personal experience. I had a support team. I'm one person, but with 10 people in me as far as the notes, knowledge, wisdom, analogy, metaphor, riddles, and my personal notes. 10 of my body for a reason. Right? Make my shirts and hoodies. And I will give you every option in this scenario, but you don't have to comprehend. That is your own journey. Maybe a word or sentence that I say might get your attention. Or whoever, remember, the more people are supporting, the better. Maybe they'll say something, oh shit, I like that, I dig that. Let me work on that. That's a positive. You're the only one that can do comprehension for you. Your partner can't do it for you. Let's say your partner, especially you going through breakup, whatever. You want to try a relationship, and then there, hey, I'll be here for you, supportive every which way, but I'll worry about my boundaries type of situation. I'll go hold you and guide you. But remember this, just so you know this, you don't have to know this yet, but or comprehend it. I can't fake, change, or save you at all. I can make you feel good, that's it. But remember this, I pick up when you're down. That's what I say, all we're going to do for each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, show love to each other. That's it. Everyone is communication. Everyone is a messenger. Be a positive and negative. You're the only being that can do comprehension. You're the only one that can break the generous cycle. Nobody can't do it for you, but you just don't know that yet. Respectfully. I'm saying nobody has to comprehend that at all. Like, you call me crazy. I've heard every term. My tattoos in Spanish culture, Catholic culture, like, you're gonna go to hell for your tattoos. If it's factual, I'll go to hell like a fucking champ. I'm not scared to go to hell. Why? I know what my tattoos are about. It's about life, raw real life. If you want to figure out today, not tomorrow, I promise you that. But you don't have to comprehend that. If you're ready to have a conversation about your life, if you're ready to feel your feelings, you don't have to comprehend them. But once again, to call you out, I'm a single father, kids, right? So co-parent the best as possible. So I don't have no more anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. I let go of my exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma. I control my triggers, overthinking, reactive use, deflection, projection, gaslight, manipulation, trombones. And then cherry top, I have no more fucking insomnia. I don't miss insomnia at all. I don't get out of this live session. You know, it's been a long day, but I've been productive-wise. Many one-on-ones, giving it with my boy, giving therapy. I fucking made it to the gym, doing some cardio therapy. Gotta take care of the body, it's about to take care of you, because this fucking vessel's weak. This avatar is fucking weak. We all get paper cuts, we all fucking die, right? So, I remember, by the way, for all you king queens that are cosmetically, you're beautiful, exotic on the outside, right? Ink therapy, you have a nice body, but remember this, to put, you know, fear and, you know, triggers in a positive manner, right? Your body and your beauty cannot give you no advice to life. And then let me elaborate more. What? Yes, cosmetic and king, queen, I know, you can put gay, straight, trans, I comprehend that, but remember this, when you're on your knees, bawling like a bitch, once again, because your partner cheated, they left you, ghosted, divorced you, and you on your knees bond like a bitch, ask your beauty for advice. Crickets. Ask your body for advice. Fucking crickets. Your mind is strong titanium, or we're like a piece of paper. One person in the whole fucking universe, one person destroys the fuck out of you, and you sit in there shedding tears over one person. A zillion people in the universe, and you stress about one. Why? How? Welcome to being broken, codependent, scared to be alone, abandonment issues. I was there too. I want to ever feel like that again. Like, like my last situation, you know, the potential. She squashed it. Like, cool, sounds good. What? That's it. What do you want me to do? Shed tears? Be scared? My day goes to shit. Guess what, guys? Today I'm sad. You know, I was telling the potential. They took my energy away. Like, no, nobody can't take my energy. You want to see my triggers? My boys, my 5 boys. I don't like kids fight. I don't like people fighting in general. Like, yo, teach my kids, use words. You see all my tattoos? Words. They cut deeper than knife. Every which way. But, you know, that's on them. You know, but whole damn guide, I'm like, you won't ever hear me say that yet. None of that. Like my last breakup, beautiful breakup, the healthiest breakup, because we talk about everything. Thank you for the gifts, thank you. Whatchamacallit. And that's why we had the adult conversation, a comfortable conversation, and it failed because love language. I preach about love language now. That's why I have the potential to be your queen. What's your love language? What? Do you know what that is? No, well, it's really simple. Let me elaborate best as possible. Like, as it being whatever makes you happy, you have a good day or bad day, but especially a bad day. Well, let's say you love flowers or you love books, whatever, like that. And no matter what, it picks you up, you know. And she's traditional. My last ex-wife was, and then I'm, you know, not traditional. That's my first version of myself, right? And she's like, when she wants like gifts, you know, it's cool. Hey, flowers, it's cool. I told her, hey, I might do that. You know, I'm just for one, I might. It's not guaranteed. Then she's like, what's your love language? Now you're asked to be, right? We're talking about as adults. I told you, why at the end, I would just look at you. I would just stare at you. Why? And you'd be like, what? I go, no, I'm blessed. What do you mean by that? I'm blessed. It's the best one to have when you're a partner that's, you're healing or healed on your side. They're healing, healed, right? You're matching energy. And there's fucking what? Trust and loyalty. We love and love each other, monogamy type of situation. Jaden Will Smith, A and B, but no, not Jaden August entanglements, you know? And that bullshit. I don't worry about that shit. I'm watching this day. You're in California, the LDR, long distance relationship. Now, remember this. As for warning, when you do LDRs, long relationships, everybody has the right to question you. Like, yo, like, how you know they're not cheating on you? Everyone has the right to ask and question them. If you know your partner, you know, I'm blessed. And here's the best part. And when you live in fear, what if they can cheat? That is their choice for will. If they cheat, what are you doing? What are you choosing? How will you react? Shed tears? Chase them, blow the fucking cell phone, go to their home, all that shit. If you do all that, respectfully broken, codependent, scared to be abandonment issues. And remember this, when breakups happen, why does it hurt? Once again, we're brainwashed, we need people. You don't need people, you want people. And once again, fear in a positive manner, to put that for everyone's head, right? You have to comprehend this. The longer you are with the individual, the more than it hurts you. Who is more empathetic? The natural respect to form, you're going to get destroyed. Why? Which, once again, which I'm surprised people don't say this, man. That ass, like, on TikTok, I've been doing it 4.5 years of my life now, right? And I don't see it. I always respect all these therapists, counselors, like, narcissist creators, spiritual people, religious people. So you got these type of codependency, that we're alone, right? Fall back, alone, healing journey, right? But remember this, once again, the reason why it hurts the most is this. These type of codependency, the first phase of it, right? Healing journey, everything's about your ex and it sucks, right? But the main thing is this. Once again, I just told you, fear in a positive manner. The longer you are with the individual, the more it's going to hurt you. Whereas more empathetic is why? You and I cannot get nor buy it back, but God Almighty cannot give it back to you. What is it? Love, time, feelings. When you comprehend that, why do you waste your love, your time, your feelings around people around you, especially by your side as a partner? Make that shit make sense. That's why it hurts the most. Initially, you have to be bitter, hateful in your fucking head. In your head, dig holes, chop pieces, do whatever you want to do with them in your head. Do not do it physically. Religious talk, you don't have to be religious. Go on TikTok, YouTube. Cain and Abel. Behind this here pastor talk of the Bible, what I say, we can all become Cain and take our brother Abel out, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, verbally, physically, because we got triggered by words, feelings, conversation, and truth. You wouldn't hurt a fucking fly, but they cheat on you, divorced you, whatever it was, and now you're hunting their asses down, and you flash, this isn't shit, you snap, you pop them in the fucking mouth, catch a case, or guess what? Or you take him out, they're not here at all. You become Cain, and you took your brother Abel out. Anybody could do that. That's why it's called triggers. So put images in your head, right? When you see stoplights, my tattoo, you see the stoplight right here. It's kind of hard to see. Red light, bothered. Yellow light, angered. Green light, hatred. Don't hit the green light, man. It's gonna hurt you every which way. You know. I absolutely broke a generous cycle, but it took some courage. Oh yeah, I'm happy for you, Karen. That's beautiful. You did good for yourself, and that's why I did that at 39. Also, my tattoo. 39. Took out the whole universe. Younger than I am? Beat me. What? Beat me. You're 20 years old, 30 years old hearing this? You got 9 years to beat me. You've got a support team. Yo, give me your hand. I'm out of your pocket 24/7, 365. Don't become me. And pray by manifest that higher sources will change your partner's ways so they love you, respect you, and you both get along. You don't have to comprehend this, but it's not factual at all. Because if it is, why is everyone suffering? Why are you accepting your partner? I love the butt lines. I love everything about him or her, but they're jealous, but they're controlling. What are you doing with that by your side? What's the number one? How you doing as you going? Respectfully. They're taking your energy, not matching energies. So what are you doing with them? That's the shit. Because they're beautiful, 1,000 supercars, OnlyFans, Elon Musk money. Man-made bullshit. Your car, your home, your money, your job does not make you a better person as a being at all. You know that? Nothing. Anyone that brags about man-made bullshit is too narcissistic. They're bragging about what they achieved. Cool, I'm happy for you. Now put this aside. Brag about your life. What? Brag about your life. Teach me about you. What? What does that mean? How are you doing with your personal life and your feelings? No, but I want to talk about my car. Your car has no fucking feelings. Your Bugatti has no feelings. Your $1 billion has no feelings. Nothing man-made has feelings. The only one that can potentially give you advice to life is the AI. Google, Alexa, YouTube is cheating wrong. Is doing drugs wrong. The fucking answer's right there, but you don't comprehend it. You heard it, you watched it, you don't comprehend. Cool, fuck it. Keep paying the role of victim on soft swords and shit. Everyone left me. I wonder why they left you, you know? It seems all unexamined triggers are the basis of toxic relationships. Very factual, very factual. I love your vibes, bro. Stay positive. Oh, thank you, positive. Most definitely. I just tell stories once again. I go live, tell stories for the universe. Nobody has to comprehend when I say any of this because it's your journey. It's not my journey. I'm blessed. Once again, they'll say, and especially in TikTok, I believe they'll say to put fear in you. Like the healing journey doesn't ever end. You're the only one knows when this shit ends. I promise you that. You wake up like, you look around, you're like, shit, like I'm good now. Especially when you're down there with some, you're like, fuck, I don't miss none of that shit. You see everybody like, I used to do that, man. I allowed that for how long? Respect like my first baby moms. You know, fucking 12 years together, 3 daughters deep. 12 fucking years, man. I pray if I manifest. 12 fucking years of my life. Our lives, my kids, you know, my kids not life, but you know, kids in general involved in this shit. It's fucking 12 years too fucking long. 12 years too fucking long. But once again, I tell people when you start the healing journey, initially you have the right to be hard on yourself. But then when you support things like, yo, in due time, you won't be hard on yourself. Because guess what? I tell everybody, did your parents teach you any of this shit I'm talking about? Any of my tattoos? They're fucking black and white words. Go on YouTube. Google, it's right there. Straight. Go on TikTok. You don't believe me? All these specific words in my body. Go on TikTok. Zillions of people, you know, certified or whatchamacallit. Or, you know, myself, personal experience. Like, I knew therapy. Couldn't afford therapy, right? You know, but I went on social media. The queens and kings, well, one of my kings and 9 queens on social media. To what? And they reached out to me through my DMs. Yo, King, what you're doing is good, awesome. But you can't, right now, you want to break up. You're trying to get her back. You can blame, you take all the blame. But remember this, you have kids with her. You can't say all 100%. You can say 90%, 80%. But I just went to all your platforms. Your energy is not bad, nor is her energy, because you just don't know this conversation yet. The cool thing is you're reaching out for help. You go on live. As a man, I give you props. Typically, females do that. They do support you. They do the healing journey. They go lives. They do this type of thing. Not men. I was like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know, a lot of people respect me. They're scared to be alone. Especially us boys, more narcissistic. We do the body hopping whole face or what? Relationship after relationship after relationship. Because they're what? Broken, codependent, scared to be abandonment issues. They don't want to feel their feelings. They believe the next person, fuck these feelings. You know, he or she, whatever they're into, will make me feel good. Yeah. People make you feel good. Party and kick it. Mammy bullshit makes you feel good. So once again, the question to the whole universe, why can't you make yourself feel good? There's a problem, there's a dilemma that no one really talks about for the most part. That's what I preach to the fullest. You know, you're suffering, I'm not. Why? How? If someone doesn't express love the way the Matrix does. Sorry, let me catch up with the comments. I apologize. I'm multitasking. Why do they realize narcissists so much? If it's a predisposed disposition, it can't be helped. Oh, okay. I used to do the same shit. It's good. Okay, when I say remember this, like they'll say like the word narcissist, right? In Spanish, machista. That's why I love the Spanish queens. They be like, all my tattoos English, right? All my tattoos English. Typically, I wear my shirt sleeveless, right? They'd be like, are you that? I'm like, am I what? Because it's big. You know, you see right here. Are you a machista? I was like, queen, I could be a machista, which means in English, a narcissist, right? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I could be like, I could be. I'm talking to you. You ask me a question. I could be. I could destroy you. I could try and bind you. I can own you. I could be too narcissistic. My tattoo, once again, I could be too narcissistic, too egotistic, too mean, too prideful, too greedy. I'm called a destroyer. I'm your slave master. Spiritual talk. I'm the fuck boy. Verbally feels abusive. Cheat on you 4, 5, 10 times. 20 break up 20 times, and you always take me back. So spiritual talk. I'm your slave master. I say fuck your feelings, and you're my slave. You ain't going nowhere. Like, damn, like you're telling my ex, I could be your ex. I could be the whole universe's ex, because respectfully, you're too empathetic. And especially in Spanish culture, and many cultures also, we're not taught this shit. A lot of us born and raised to be Catholics, right? So we're codependent religion. That's why I was telling my boy earlier, check out, who's the easiest people in the whole fucking universe to destroy? Easily destroy. All the empathetic people for sure, yes, but remember the ones that are too codependent of religion, too codependent of the spiritual universe. God, Allah, Buddha, your ancestors, the spiritual universe. They're the easiest people to destroy because you're too empathetic. You're too empathetic, you're too nice, you're too gullible. You're too naive, you're called people pleasers. If I'm verbally abusive, you pray for me. Cool, but why don't you pray for yourself to build the courage to walk away? Especially when you're partnered by your side, the fucking door's right there. Every day, but no, I don't mean hurt their feelings. Yes, that's what it is. It's wrong to sin. The fuck it is. It's not Jesus time, it's 2024 times, man. But if you want to stay there, pray for me. Pray if I manifest and change my ways. It's my choice, free will. Every day above ground, you know? And that's the shit. At the same time, what I just say when I was going on the awakening journey, the awakening journey wise, right? Like, which queen out there can guarantee me that she's not going to destroy me? I'm doing being a man, quote unquote, now, and doing the healing journey. Who the fucking guarantee me that I just get up and leave? That's fear initially. It's scary to have that thought. Like, what? Who the fucking give me that shit? All these queens in the universe And that's my support team. Well, I'm just forewarning you to comprehend this, but no one can give you that for the most part. But why live in fear? Like, what do you mean? Why do you need a partner? What? It'd be nice to have a companionship for sure, but remember this, they can leave whenever they want to. And so can you. You know? So you should work on yourself, keep learning to love you. If not, be codependent, you're part of the whole universe. And remember this, they can all leave, cheat, ghost, break up with you. What? You know, I know that's why you have fear, but why do you live in fear? You don't need them, you should want them. Detox codependency, become dependent on yourself, and everyone, as I say, you know, everyone come in your life is a blessing. When they leave, what's the lesson? Be positive and negative. There's always lessons to be learned. Why did my relationship fail? Why did that friendship fail? I promise there was all the red flags in the universe. All the red flags were there, but you don't comprehend them yet. Yeah, that's the shit. We don't know boundaries. We don't have fucking, you know, standards, nothing. Well, they treat me good. Awesome. They treat you good. That's why I'm going to tell my body, and I say it to the whole universe, when you make decision with your heart, feelings, empathy, and sympathy, you will always fall on your face. Learn how to build compassion. What's compassion? I put myself in your shoes, right? If I never stay observant, I feel you feeling, I feel all your pain, but it's a kicker. I won't ever go through what you went through again because I want to accept it by my side. I don't need a partner. I want a partner in that situation, right? So I have compassion for you. I see a future in a positive manner. And they'll be, oh, you make me feel good. Yes, energy, I get it, most definitely, right? But remember this, to remind you, King, Queen, I can't fit you and save you at all. What? It's energy. Yeah, it's positive, but you're the only one who can feel your feelings. You're the only one with the comprehension. But if you believe I'm the one, remember this, for the whole universe, nobody is the one. What? Nobody is the one. I say it a zillion times to remind you. What do you mean? Respectfully, to show you the whole universe, the big word all of us play the role of victim top sob stories. And this, you have the right to do that because you're going to break up. It's a fucking bloodbath at home with your parents, no co-parenting. It's a bloodbath, right? And it sucks, right? Most definitely. But support team will hold you and guide you. Man, yo, your parents are teaching this shit. I don't know from Anna, we're talking environment. That's a positive, right? And let's figure out together how to evolve for how you to feel your feelings to move forward in life. If not, you will sit there and you would daydream about love. You know, or you in a toxic relationship, right? You know, feel single as fuck, right? But you're happy for others. We all do the same shit. You're the empathetic ones, the nice and astral. You're happy for every mother but yourself. Why? Stop fucking people pleasing. Stop self-sabotaging in life and accepting people. I love everything about her. Him, but they're jealous, but they're controlling, but they don't love me. They don't hold me. So they're taking your energy and you're trying to match energy. So you're doing opposite attract once again. So the door is right there. Why don't you leave? You know, that's the dilemma. So, but once again, I make it sound easy as fuck because my support teams, 4.5 years ago, they say it's human nature to seek acceptance and acknowledgement. Yeah, human nature, you can say that. I just say we're fucking brainwashed. Tradition, corny ways. That's what I'm saying. If tradition was working, then why are we suffering? Deadass. Like, you don't need people. And people are like, oh, you sound narcissistic. It's healthy narcissism. You go chase everybody. What? Go chase your parents. Go chase, you know, kids. Chase your kids for sure, most definitely. But, like, go chase your partners. Go chase your siblings. Do all that. We're all fucking adults. Here's this cell phone. All the answers to life. All of it. All of it. If you want to ask the correct questions. I'm sad and depressed. Why? TikTok, depression, sadness, you know, love. It's all fucking right there. I have a zillion TikToks. And here's the best part. Fucking 30 seconds, 10 seconds, a minute, 3 minutes, some 10 minutes. Respectfully, when I say this, queens get the most love respect in the whole universe. And especially social media, every fucking which way. Man, we get no fucking love and support at all. At all. Men do not support men. Men talk about life, man. The Spanish culture, don't fucking move comments and DMs. Stop being mandilon. English, beta simp. You're being soft. You're not a man. You're weak. I'll be, yo, you can tell me I'm weak and hurt my feelings, but you can't do shit about life. You're a boy. I'm a man. You're then destroying the body, how to be the whole. And you believe because you go to church, Allah, Buddha, the fucking universe, you're a good person. You're good for the streets. God is good, but you're not fucking good. And your energy's shit. I love when they ask, who the fuck are you to judge? Oh, who am I? 1% woke. Referees, judges of all the universe. That's who I am. 1%. Everyone's struggling. Puke. Puke like your face in there, Mr. Whatchamacallit, keyboard warrior. That's the shit. All you boys, all you keyboard warrior shit out. It's time out. This is not my words. The second word is not mine. The queen from Bigo's cut, right? So it says, so I love to bully bullies, right? Face to face behind the screen. So it says, bullies, it says all bullies, cyber bullies, keyboard trolls. Your mother should have swallowed you. The universe would be better without you. Shots fired. What? Because you wouldn't bully people. You wouldn't fucking exist because your mother swallowed you. And the whole universe would be better without you. But here's the kicker. You're here for a reason. You're here to destroy people. You're destroyers. And it's that, but the people were fucking, we're people pleasers. So I'm here to hold the hand guy for the whole universe. What? You're a destroyer. To trigger you more? Even more of the whole universe? All you boys and girls narcissists, you're fucking the bad boy, bad girls, fuck boy, fuck girls. You lose disciples. The fuck ups of the universe. Everything you touch, you destroy. You are karma not knowing. So black and white, if you're the nice and natural, and if you want to self-sabotage your life and date karma, guess the queen, spiritual talk, then fucking do opposite track. Chase that bad boy, bad girl, fuck boy, fuck girl. And I promise you 1,000 of my tattoos, you done the comprehensions, you're about to get destroyed. And you replay the Love Broken sob story once fucking again. But in the beginning it was so good because it told you a dream. Boys and girls that are fucking too narcissistic, they can act nice. They can't be nice. Comma, yeah. Like you said, the comment earlier, narcissists can't change. I used to say things. Go to my TikTok, go to my YouTube. I used to say the same shit. Because if you go to TikTok, all these established counselors certified, and Dr. Romney, all these people, my boy JP, Jordan Peterson, the badass psychologist, which I call him a fucking goat for Canada. Narcissists can't change. Bullshit. My brother fucking from TikTok. I haven't spoken to him for probably 3 years now, right? I want to say his name's Carl. Don't quote me now, right? But he goes by TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. He's viral. He's viral. He's spiritual talk. He's viral, right? He goes by Use Love First. But I want to say the king's name's Carl, right? But go on my YouTube, type in that thing and say Carl, whatever. We spoke for we did a open mind debate on TikTok, right? And it was healthy as fuck. And that's when I was awakened, not woke yet, right? And he told me, did you know that you say that, but he's to call you out king in a positive manner, right? Like you say positive scenario. How can you call yourself a good person, a religious person, and you say, I'll pray for narcissists, like you say, right? But you won't get involved with them. Why? Did you people narcissists, hell narcissistic, they don't have support teams. They have no guidance. That's why they're fucking up. They can change when they have a support team, when they're ready to work on themselves. You just don't know that yet. I'd be, well, you can say that, right? And we talked about it, and I was like, at the end, a lot of my words, I'm like, I'll take that. Well, I'll take that. That's when he'd be like, you have kids? You said, right, yeah, I got 8 kids. He's all, okay, you believe in God? Like, yeah. You believe like Jesus, Allah, Buddha. Like, well, I know of them and their culture. That's their God. That's their Jesus type of situation. Yes. But can I say something, King? Go for it. For no reason? What do you mean? Jesus came down for no reason. We're still fucking up to this day. He's all, cool. Bet you can say that. Ready for it? What are you doing? What are you doing on these platforms? Mr. Positive, right? Empath, all that talk, right? Motivational talk. All that good shit, right? So remember that you have your kid. Let's say your older son chill with his boys, right? And they be like, his boy, yo, that's your pops? Like, yeah, that's my pops right there. But what to do? He talks about life, but what? Man, my dad does it for no reason. And I was like, what? He's all, king, love, respect, right? I was like, fuck, that hit me hard because I thought people, please call me out. Don't be shy. Fucking whatever you want to talk about life, challenge me in a positive manner. But I was like, yo, king, I love you that. I'll eat my words, what? Yo, it's a live session, live podcast, right? I'll eat my words. Oh, yo, they can't, yes, because Jesus, Allah, Buddha came down to tell a story type of situation for everybody, but everyone has their own journey. Nobody can do for nobody. Everyone's just a messenger. We're all communication. You're the one who do comprehension. Thank you, Queen. So that's why I go live for you guys, so you don't feel alone. Technology, I'm all in your pocket. Please don't feel alone, And try to stop being in toxic love, broken, codependent relationships. Don't chase, you don't chase love. Love is fucking free, it'll come to you. But it starts with you. You just don't know that yet. What? It all starts with you. You're the answer to your own life, you just don't know that yet. I comprehended that at 39. 18 at heart, I'm 43 now. The last 4.5 years of my life, I'm blessed. All should I talk about? The whole version of myself. I won't ever feel none of that stuff at all. Like, they're talking to me, they're ghosting me, and? How do you do that? I don't need them, I want them. You need them. You made a decision with your heart, feeling empathy and sympathy. And when you're too empathetic, you overloved, you overthought. That's why the downfall when you're too empathetic. That's what we do. Someone gives us a compliment, it makes us feel good, right? But remember, feelings are not factual. Control that shit. Through compassion, that's my situation. If I tell a queen to see behind the screen face to face, that yo, queen, like, whatever it is, if I'm going to give a compliment, yo, queen, miss, I'm going to give you a compliment. Not passing boundaries. Please don't let it get to your head. They'd be like, they look at me like, okay. Your outfit's nice. You're beautiful, you're exotic. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. They'd be like, Why'd you tell me all that? Like, why'd you tell me I'm beautiful? I have a nice outfit. I'm exotic. Whatever I'm doing, keep doing. Why'd you just tell me that? Well, Queen, scenario, I say it all the time, as a forewarning, let's say I just told you that. And on my side, just a compliment. Platonic, no passing boundaries. But on your side, especially I do it at the farmer's market in Seattle, right? And your side, we see each other next week. So for a whole fucking week, you believe potentially I like you. On my side, I just gave you a compliment. That's it. I go on my life, go to work, go back home, to watch things, do co-parenting. That's it. My life goes normal. But your side, all for a whole week, daydreaming, overthinking, overloving. Like, oh, yo, like, he likes me. Future. There's a lot of us do fucking, we self-sabotage. Future, like, we could be a pretty couple, have pretty kids, marry, and like, why are you seeing future way down deep in the rabbit hole? You're gonna hurt yourself with mano. Respectfully. And we come back next week. Hey, what's up, miss? How you doing? Queen? How's it going? How's your week? How's life? And we're talking, but like, you can call me out. Hey, so like, last week you told me I'm beautiful, my outfit, whatever. So you don't like me? I'm like, pardon me? Like, no, Queen, miss, that was just a compliment. Oh, what? Like, nothing against you. Yeah, you are beautiful. You're nice. You said it was, right? You're not just beautiful, but it was just a compliment. So that's why I gave you a scenario and forewarn you that it's just a compliment. Please don't let it get to your head, So, thank you for telling me. No one's ever told me that like that. Yeah, because I don't want you to self-sabotage your day and your life over me. Giving you a compliment. And you got that potential. There is no us, respectfully. And then, remember, I preach about Seattle. I used to live there 2 years of my life, my real home, right? So I know Seattle. Yeah, even though I've been gone for like 12, 13 years now, right? I'd be like, yo, in Seattle, the queens are not shy. They will shoot their shot. And some queens, they'd be at the market, they'd be like, okay, yo, sir, king, as you speak, right? Cool, thank you for telling me that, right? But can I say something? Go for it. What happens if I want you to pass boundaries and shoot your shot? I was like, well, Miss Queen, I'll keep that in mind. And there it is. She opened the door. She put the ball in my court. What am I doing? What am I choosing? I'm just keeping it humble. That's how I'm doing. But every time we see each other, what up, Miss? Okay, how you doing? You doing it this weekend? Chill with the kids. Maybe one of these days we're going to have coffee. Yeah, potentially. Maybe one of these days. That's all it sits at, Nothing more, nothing less at all, So, that's why I tell people, like, don't do it. Don't overlove, don't overthink. Because if you do, this yet, you will still sabotage your life. Every which way. That's why the intent is being is to build compassion. That's what I preach the fullest. I make it sound because my support teams, So, but anyways, I'm about to play some clips real fast. Because I'll do another hour because I'm tired. It's been a long day. Once again, a productive day. My kids are coming tomorrow. So, typically Saturdays, Sundays, I don't go live. I try to avoid it best as possible. My one-on-ones, I tell you, but yo, keep it humble, please. Like, if it's not an emergency, if you say you ain't that type of situation, like, I'll just DM you best as possible, And my ex, like, remember, when you do co-parenting, your exes have the right to give you grief in a positive manner. Like, she'd be like, you don't get paid for what you do. I don't know why you keep doing what you're doing. I was like, respectfully, you can say that, but I do it because I don't want the whole universe to become us. Our kids, I don't want them to become us, So I hold that and guide them, That's all I tell all my kids, like, your side, my side of the family, your mom's side, they're all gonna tell you your father's crazy. He's lost it. He's gonna go to hell. You can believe whatever I believe, but I just don't want you to be unhappy. I don't want you to like go into the universe and the matrix and be like, I got my job, car, cool, and then you're in a toxic relationship, and then you go through a breakup, they cheat on you, they're verbally abusive, physically abusive, and I don't want you to that point. The physical, verbal, fuck, that's major red flags. The door's right there. So choose yourself. What? Choose yourself so you can walk away. If not, then from there, hey Erica, hey, how's it going? Be in a daydream about love and self-sabotage your life, and then what? Don't become your mother and father, respectfully, So that's what I go live. That's what I go live for. But she'd be like, cool. Remember the weekends, time for the boys. Don't be on the phone. And I'm better at it, Because she's like, you don't even get paid for this. I go, not yet, maybe in due time, but I don't worry about that. I don't. Like, let's say scenario, I tell people, you in general as beings, like, maybe this is the last time you want to ever be rich, But my situation, I don't stop doing what I'm doing because of that. I go, like, in the, religious talk, this pastor, you got value, you got volume. If you can have both, fuck yeah. If not, then have value. What's value? When you go live or whoever you speak to type of situation, you get to have a conversation. That's called value. You can have 1 billion followers, but they don't interact with you. They're not in your DMs, nothing. They're just followers. There is no value behind it, respectfully wise. So that's what my situation. I ride with the universe every which way, especially the queens. The queens love my tattoos. The boys hate my shit. Because once again, us boys are raised to be more narcissistic, to be fuck boys. Emotionally cheat that builds to the physical cheating. It always starts emotional. Then it goes to physical. And this you can blame the cell phone, but remember this: the cell phone is on the user, the owner. The AI is not smart enough yet to fucking. I have 15 cell phones. It doesn't, when I'm sleeping and it's gonna wake up, guess what? I'm gonna slide through all these queen's DMs, all my one-on-ones, and past boundaries, all this shit. Nothing. I'm the only one that can do it myself. I'm the one type of, hey, queen, whatever you're into, type of situation. Can you send me, some nudes, whatever the fuck, or you're beautiful. But just passing boundaries, it's my choice, free will. That's what it's called, a premeditated choice. You cannot blame the cell phone. You cannot blame social media at all. You should blame your partner. And when you're too empathetic, then you fucking mother them, father them. Don't say this, don't do this, block. What the fuck you doing? It's over. It's been over. You didn't give him chances. I pray for you. And I go, don't worry, once upon a time, you did the same shit. I want to ever do it again. No, queen, I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. That's why you got to break down all this shit. What's emotionally cheating? Like, nothing's wrong with bullshitting around. You could be flirting like bullshitting. But now you're flirting, locking eyes in the DMs, that's called emotionally cheating. If you catch your partner doing it in front of your face. Thank you, Twisha. Thank you, Queen. In front of your face. If you don't like that as a being, as a partner, open your mouth and realize boundaries. But no, I barely met them. We've been a couple for 3 days, and it's fucking better time today and tomorrow. Because the emotion shit in front of your face, you don't like that shit, and you fucking give them the green light. You're my housewife. You didn't say shit. It happens at work all the time. I got work wives. I say all the time, if I party and kick it, whatever the fuck I do. We got Starbucks wives, Home Depot wives, because if you and I are bumping heads, what will I do? Play the role and tell a sob story. All it takes is one queen to look at me, hey sir, you okay? Like, I'm good. Well, you can say you're good, but energy is not good. You don't look good. All of us lie to ourselves. The main question, is everything okay at home? Are you and your partner bumping heads? She's not being mean, right? Nor is he, whatever you're into type of situation, right? They're asking to be authentic, being empathetic wise, But remember this. The intent has to be platonic, no passing boundaries, but you're emotionally vulnerable. Anybody can pass boundaries. That was not the intent, but he can, because the physical touch, locking eyes, all that good shit. Like, no. That's why I'm about to play some clips, and that's the shit. Remember, when I play these clips, if it bothers you, triggers you, talk to yourself. Thank you, Queen. Why? How? They're just words.
Is cheating on your spouse a mistake or a choice?
It's funny because most people in my feed will swear that it can't possibly be a mistake. But I will tell you, please scroll through and read what a lot of the psychologists are saying about it. And they're indicating that it can, in fact, be a mistake. Listen, it's not necessarily my opinion because I'm not an expert in that regard. I think that takes a deeper analysis by a psychologist. But I always feel like there's never only one answer to things. There's never just you're a shit pile and that's it. But the reality is, I have to say, at the end of the day, most of the affairs that I see are serial cheaters.
So my personal opinion, right? This is my opinion. First and foremost, I say it all the time, okay? To call out the whole universe, and once again, if I have to get time in my body, I shall, right? But I'm definitely gonna wear my shirts and hoodies. Because the best part, they're just fucking words. I don't gotta open my mouth at all. Anyone walks behind me, you got a grocery store, pumping gas at Walmart, and you wait in the line, love it or hate it, you get to see these words. You can look all you want away from it, but it's fucking human nature. You look back, like, gosh damn. Triggering words, right? So I was going to say, do not call yourself a good person, a religious person, a spiritual person, atheist person if you know you're doing wrong. You're good for the streets, you're good for nothing, but it's the garbage, right? So someone cheats, anyone that cheats is broken, codependent, scared to be on abandonment issues. Simple as that. Every which way. Everybody knows right from wrong. That's why it's easier. It's easier to cheat than to have the fucking adult conversation, the uncomfortable conversation. That shit sucks, man. Hurt people, not intentional, but we do. Heal people, what do we do? Heal people. We tell stories, So no matter what cheating, it is it's not a mistake. All you boys and girls, fucking Jamie Foxx blaming the alcohol, they don't fucking do big pharma. Do a little casual drinking, a little casual marijuana, whatever you're into type of situation, but don't be deep all because the bottle. No. It's fucking man-made. The bottle's gonna talk to guess what we do. go get fucking high and drunk and get fucked up.
It is.
You can mess
It's not a
around.
mistake. It's a choice they make.
Right. Correct. Very factual. It's
So
a
if
choice.
they say it's a mistake, that's far from a mistake.
Okay, remember this.
Some don't even know how to say,
Mhm.
yes, they did something wrong. They can't even be honest.
Correct.
Just keep it real.
No, 1,000, and that's why it's called, tell the truth, do accountability.
And then
Initially,
it's the-
go for it. I'm sorry. Go
Then
for it.
it's the other person that seems like, oh, you're crazy. You're paranoid. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm like,
Right,
"Oh, okay.
right.
I'm the crazy one then, I guess.
And that's the thing that sucks is like my homegirl, right? She's TikTok squad. She's a beautiful individual, and this is the part a lot of you queens, right? More empathetic wise, right? As medicated but narcissistic, so we will gaslight, manipulate, and do deflection projection. So we'll brainwash you and point the finger because you don't show me love. Whatever bullshit excuse, you don't show me love, you don't hold me, you don't talk to me, whatever it is. That's why I cheated. That's why. Get over it, and that's it. But it's not easy to get over it.
Gaslight you and then what?
Right, exactly. So like my homegirl, right, she hit me up and she's like, I've been over for 1.5 years. I've never met her physically. She's a beautiful individual. Met her on TikTok. We've done pod stuff together, right? And she's going through a toxic relationship. And I told her like, she's like, I'm losing it. Like, yo, Hannah, you're not losing it. It's just once again, you don't need him by your side. You should want him by your side. But maybe it's you. She's like, maybe it's me. I do it to myself. That's why I lose those relationships. I go, no. Don't feel like that. You initially you do, but no. I've been knowing you. So you don't pop up. Everybody's fucking traumatized. I already know that shit, right? But no, you're more empathetic. Simple as that. He's more narcissistic. He broke trust and loyalty because he did infidelity.
You take the time to help these people and say they're going to improve their life, and you think they will continue. No. Like, why stay in the vicious cycle? It's like, what the hell?
Well,
No.
right. And that's the part where it becomes tricky as being is like, I don't recommend it, but remember, it is your own journey, it's your own life. If you decide to give your partner, after they do infidelity, they cheat on you, right? As a forewarning, that's on you, not on I, right? But you can try to move on and try to, forgive, communication, not forget, and let go, do closure for yourself, comprehend why it failed, right? Why they did what they did. And maybe, let's say scenario, let's say your partner cheat on you and they won't ever do it. They fucking, I'll give you my pen location, myself. They're fucking giving you everything to you try to build that trust and loyalty again, right? But on your side, you're the one that has to eventually let go. And as a forewarning, that's saying, once a cheater, always a cheater, once a player, always a player. With you, it is very factual. They might not cheat today, 10 years from now, but it can happen again. A high chance it will happen again. And when they do, they'll be like, whatever bullshit excuse, whatever the fuck, that's that. If you want to live with that, I pray for you. I tried that shit. It's do for the kids, it's too hard to do, man. It's like, because in back of your head, it plays. And remember this, I just call it little jabs like boxing. Let's say they won't ever cheat. They give you everything, right? So on your side, like my situation, right? I'd be like, let's say scenario, she'd be like, hey, I'm going to go with my friends. Let's say when we talked about, hey, so when you cheated, you was with him. She said, yeah, and let's say scenario. This is a scenario, it's not factual, right? She said, yeah, every time I told you it was my friends, at church, over time, no, I was with him. And she's not lying to me now. She feels guilty. She's doing accountability, right? But on my side, well, what happened more likely? I would throw jabs. Let's say, cool, he'll journey out good shit. He'd be like, babe, I'm going to go to church. And I'd be like, are you sure? You said last time. I go, if you want to, when I get there, I'll even video call you with the priest. I'll do whatever I got to do to, on your side to build that trust and loyalty once again. I did it wrong. She's not lying. She's doing accountability, right? But potentially you might get exhausted 1 year. Let's say a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years doing the same shit. I'm overthinking and stressing about shit because why? Trust and loyalty was broken. And she's exhausted. Like, I can't, either I stop it or she stops it. I can't do this no more. I fucked up. Yes, that was my choice. You can say mistake, whatever. But that was my choice, and I did it. And it's over, right? But I can't do anything about it anymore. That's it. So either I squash it, you squash it. If you want to go through all the stress for one person in the universe, I pray for you. I really, really do. That's it. Like, don't overstress yourself about one person. There's a zillion kings and queens in the whole universe. I promise you 1,000. If you're in the healing journey, there's others in the healing journey. You potentially do communication and comprehension. Try to have a healthy, if you're into monogamy. Once again, when it comes to the shit, they want to break it down. Monogamy, you and I, Jade and Will Smith, A and B, that's it. Or poly, whatever term you want to use nowadays, as long as you're both on the same page. Both. Now, stop doing one-sided relationships. Those are fucking toxic, love, broken, codependent relationships. You're a couple, you're married, but you feel single. And you will fucking daydream about love. You will fucking brag about everybody else. Happy for them, but you're not happy for yourself. Why? Please stop doing it to yourself. And then what will you do like I did? And you have right to initially play the role and tell a sob story. For how much more longer is the question? How many more times in this lifetime you want to die in toxic relationships? Tell me that shit feels good. Tell me that shit feels good, you know? It's like, it's so unjust, but respectfully, not knowing if you don't have a support team, we do it to ourselves. We still sabotage our lives. It's called the premeditated choice. But we don't observe the red flags of my ex-exes, right? That's my support team. 4.5 years ago, fall back. King, we're talking about vibing, right? So your ex-exes, time working yourself. No one's perfect. We have our flaws. Time to tell the truth. Do accountability. Your red flags, her red flags, she's not by your side. But you live with her 7 years, right? And then your ex-exes and then your first baby moms. The 12 years, do all that. What? Do all that. Observe all the red flags, comprehend your red flags. Do accountability, then the her red flags. So I asked him, what am I doing all this for? So you can comprehend the red flags. So the next potential to be, when you observe them and you comprehend them, you realize boundaries. Yo, Queen, I don't like jealousy issues, controlling issues. My situation, Queen, you see my text to my next ex. I'm not your ex-exes. I'm today, the now, the present. What? If you're still traumatized about your ex type of situation and you just shut down when you talk to your ex or there is no co-parenting, then why don't I'll be your friend and social support team? Well, but I like you, Queen. You can like me all you want. Feelings are not factual. I see future in a positive manner, but we can try this as a forewarning. The door's right there. I can leave. You can leave. You ready for that? What do you mean? I can leave. It's my life. You know, let's say you're too traumatized. You're trying to take you can't take my energy, but other people, you will take the energy. And remember, there's a forewarning. You don't comprehend. They can leave. They can just, they intend to talk to you. What's up, coach? How you doing? Or they don't. Fuck this. I'm out. They go to work. They don't ever come back home. And you'll be like, oh, they always leave me. I wonder why. Respectfully, I wonder why, you know? That's how you should work yourself as a being. But remember that you don't have, nobody has to. Nobody has to at all. That's why I tell these stories. So stop being us. Stop this toxic, love, broken, codependent relationships, man. You don't need people. You want people, especially your partner. And I promise you, love can't hurt at fucking all. You know, they'd be like my tattoo, my first baby mom. I'm not even a fucking poet. I love poetry, I love music, but that's not my gift. People are like, no, it's not my gift. I tried. I sit there, get a piece of paper. I'm like, I'm a computer. I can do audio, video. I'm a geek tech. You write video blogs. I'm like, my gift is talking. Everyone has their unique gifts in the universe, right? My gift's talking. If I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire. But I don't know how to do poetry. You know, because trust me, if I knew how to do poetry and music, fuck, I'll be a beast. All the shit I talk about, but I don't know how to do that. But anyways, my first baby mom's in 2000. This is hers. Love is good when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. And I got that done in 2020, I believe that, 4 years ago. 4.5 years ago, with my breakup. Even my boy Bobby, my tattoos, like, what does that mean? That doesn't make sense. I'm like, well, then, barely trying the healing journey. I'm like, think about it. Going to breakup, right? My first baby mom said, I told her the same shit, you know. Going through a breakup, losing my second family. So love is good when it's good, but now it's bad. Why? Because I'm going through a breakup. He's like, but that still doesn't make sense. He's like, I don't know, elaborate, but it doesn't. I don't know. I just know that's wrong. I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm going through it right now. That's what I'm saying. It's on my body. If I ever figure this shit out and I'll correct it myself, I'll elaborate. Changing the thought changes the feeling. Oh, for sure, Yola, most definitely. And that's why it's actually incorrect. But it's cool. I don't regret it. I'm not going to cross that. I love it, man. But that's over to myself. No, once again, love can't hurt. Love is beautiful, exotic, motivation, inspirational, phenomenal. Toxic love hurts. What's toxic love? Once again, when you love somebody that doesn't love you back, that shit hurts. When they take your energy, they don't match energy, that shit hurts. One thing, all my tattoos on my neck. We can't live with your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma. That shit hurts. You can't go your anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. That shit hurts. We can't go your triggers, overthinking, reactive use, deflection, projection, gaslighting, manipulation, the cherry on fucking top, insomnia. That shit hurts. Love can't hurt. Like, tentación wise, just say, let me spend to the fullest. I carry his legacy because, he was, fuck love, all these songs, poetry and all shit. Like, initially, you have the right to feel like that. You can say heartbreak and hurts. Remember, there's no such thing as heartbreak. Your heart is just a vessel, all this pump blood. That's all it does. That's all it can do. This vessel is very delicate, right? So you're having emotional breakdowns, depression, anxiety, and the cherry top is what? Anxiety attacks every which way. It's fucking you. Because one person is mind-blowing. One person in the whole universe. Mind-blowing, man. Welcome to being broken, codependent, scared to abandonment issues. That's what the intent of detox from codependency. You don't need your partner. You want your partner. If they want you. But you just don't know that yet, you know. And once again, I know I make it sound easy. But I preach about support teams. That's why I go live for the universe. For you guys, not for myself. Initially, yes, I recommend everyone go live, do a podcast, talk about what you've been through. Because you talk to others, you know, on your pod, in the DMs, comments, like, yo, like, the shit you talk about is deep. Like, I'm going through the same thing. A lot of us have very, very similar stories. Very similar. That's why everyone that's too, you know, the nice guy, nice girl, you're too empathetic, you're all robotic, like I was. All the bad boy, bad girls, fuck boy, fuck girls, you're all too narcissistic. You're all robotic. Everyone's robotic. The intent is to start the healing journey, awakening journey, woke journey, to master both sides, to do yin and yang, and that's why it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a garden of war. You can challenge the whole universe. You can destroy the universe with words, feelings, conversations, and truth. How? Why? You know? And that's the shit. You just don't know that yet. That's why I speak with confidence. I don't need a partner. What? You do. I don't. But you don't need them. You need them for now because you're still codependent. But I promise you, in due time, keep learning to love you, become dependent on yourself, and learn to master how to be alone. Nothing is wrong being alone. It's the loneliness whooping your ass, and you're lonely because you don't have a body by your side. Breakup happens. Healing journey. My tattoo where it says, you know, my little note, healing journey. Victim mentality, right? You have to do what I do. You have the right to feel like that. All your energy is on your ex. D time of codependency. You don't need your partner. You want your partner, but you don't know that yet. So you feel lonely. The word nobody, two words, right? Your ex, no space body. They're not coming home at night. And nobody else is coming home at night. And let's say scenario, you get a support team, family, friends, whomever, they kind of, hey, guess what, Rito, I'm going to come with you, live with you for a month. I'm going to tell my bosses, rearrange everything, but I can come help you out for a month. Cool. I got a support team, a physical body by my side. I'm not alone. Respectfully when I say this, kids don't really count when I say this, because why? Kids can't hold you and guide you at all. Not yet, at least, right? So, I don't have a partner by my side, right? I didn't tell my little baby was about to be a year old, right? Little man. I talked to him, ball like a bitch, right? Like, damn, little man, you're just chilling. I'm holding you, and you have no worries about none of this shit. Yet, at least. So, I'm going to figure this shit out. I'm going to try to, you know, co-parent with your moms. And I'm going to hold you and guide you. When I figure this shit out, fuck yeah. I will tell you stories. And you don't have to comprehend. And remember, I'm talking to like a 10-month-old, 11-month baby, my youngest son then, right? 4.5 years ago. And that's what I'm saying. Kids are stronger than adults. Because the kids respect it, not yet. They haven't got destroyed toxic relationships in middle school, high school. They see you're sad, depressed. They might not know what that is. They pick it when you're down. And they're fucking hella strong. You're, as an adult, shedding tears. As a parent, as a sibling, whomever. You'd be like, all my kids like, damn, look at, they're just chilling. Nowhere's none of this bullshit yet. So I'm gonna figure this out. And for my kids for sure, and for the whole universe, it's just to tell stories. Nobody has to comprehend it all. So that's why, once again, I go live for the universe. So you don't find yourself like a lot of us did, all that bullshit, which I just like that. I get it, yes, I comprehend it. You gotta learn the hard way. Sure. But that's, I call it though, my fucking face tattoos. If that's factual, right? Initially it's factual, but I worked on myself. If I'm doing this. One person in the universe, all you religious, spiritual people, atheist people, fucking good people, quote unquote. Why aren't you doing what I'm doing? If you knew this shit before I was 39, you were 30. Why the fuck don't you open your fucking mouth? Dead ass. And yeah, I'm calling the whole universe. I don't give a shit who you are, what category. I have the right to do that. You can't call God. God gave me free will choice, right? Quote unquote. I have the right to. I already know the answer. No one can do it for me but me. I supported him, and they told me that I can't do it for you. King, I'm holding you and guide you. God, you pray to God. You've been praying to God, so pray tonight that all your depression, you're not buying a bitch tomorrow, whatever you want to pray for, right? And we both say amen. And they call me out, what? And I'd be like, yo, I'm calling you out like I did. Everyone has the right to call anybody out, right? So we say amen. Tomorrow morning when you wake up above ground and you're still sad and depressed, all the shit I'm teaching you about, right? And I'm not. What's the difference between you and I? But you told me that God could do it. But you're raised as a Catholic, right? Yeah. That's it for me. If you don't have to comprehend this, it might trigger you. You can cuss me out. I don't care, cuss me out. It just works to me. To you, it's still hurting you, right? So, no higher source can do it for you. Because if it's factual, I'm not suffering, but you are. But you pray to the higher source, and you're still suffering tomorrow. Let's break it down together. What's the difference between you and I? And you'll get it. And I love for that. Like they tell me, you're the only one that can do comprehension. You're the only one that can feel your feelings. Your 8 kids can't do it for you. You have 10 people in your support team. Fuck, you're blessed. My support team is 2, 3. Yeah, 10 people. Right here it says 10 light workers, and somewhere here it says right here it says let go in 88 days. For 88 days, I had 10 people. I love them all to death. I only speak to 2 of them right now. Cause remember this: people come in your life as a blessing. When they leave us a lesson, they tell me, "I'm not here forever." Like, what do you mean? When I see you doing good for yourself and you're evolving this healing journey, I gotta move on. Cause there's other people like you, barely in the healing journey, destroyed every which way, and I don't want them to give up a life. And I'll be like, "What do you mean by that?" Suicidal thoughts. We talked about it. I don't want them to give up. In your head, respectfully, jump off 20 cliffs. Physically, don't do that. Don't give up yet. You know, a lot of people should have been here longer. Like my brother, a lot of my family and friends should have been here, but it's the fucking your mental health, quote unquote. And the main thing, no support teams. That's what I preach about. That's our major flaw as beings. We don't have support teams. And respectfully, to knock once again, the therapy counselors, psychiatrists, if they're not elaborating to give you every fucking option in the universe, respectfully, they're just a gimmick. They're selling you dreams. That's what they're doing. Thank you, Twitter. Thank you, Queen. They're just selling you dreams. Trust me, I can sell you dreams too. I keep it 100, sell fucking dreams. I keep it 1,000 non-real. Why 1,000? I want everything from you. You want to come in my life as a friend, associate, as a potential partner? Give me everything. Why? Give me your love. What do I say? Give me your heart, feelings, empathy, sympathy. Give me your love, everything. Your mind, body, and heart, soul, and your self-love. Why? Why everything? If I match your energy, give you to the fullest, and do platonic, you and I, and that's it. Monogamy type of situation. Why can't you match my energy? If I'm too much for you, you're queen. The door's right there. You can't hurt my feelings. What? You won't hurt my feelings. So that I don't want to be like, so that means you have no feelings. No. They'd be like, you're a sociopath, psychopath. You can say that, but I don't need you in my life. Well, queen, respect, I work to myself. Why would I stress about you? There's zillion queens in the universe, why would I stress about you? Do you think respect you're that special? No, nobody's special like that. No. We're all unique, we're our own journey, but no. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life, you know? And that's why I'm not codependent, people. I want Evershed to be respectful. Once again, the Malheur voice, nothing against her. Love her for leaving. I worked on myself and telling stories. She's the last female in this lifetime I will ever shed tears for. Ever. You know? I don't need one. I want some people, you know? So, anyways, let me play some clips. I'll do another half hour, then I get out of here. I gotta go sleep. This is gonna be a little triggering wise. Remember this. Not my words, and the Queen's words type of situation. And it sucks. I remember this. As if for warning, Queen's behind the screen. I have specific tattoos on my body, right? A lot of tattoos on my body. Black and white, straight to the point. But it might trigger you as a being. In the Spanish culture for sure. That's why a lot of Spanish people don't like me too much. Which I don't care. I don't care. And I say this in respect to the whole universe. I'd rather date every culture out there because I know they'll be more patient, open-minded. Brown people, Spanish people, nah, they don't. This is too much for them. Because the codependency of religion, God can do it. I'm like, I chuckle. They be like, what? What's so funny? I'm like, well, king, queen, brother, sister. If that's factual, right? Then why are you in toxic relationships and you still go to church on Sunday? Pray by manifest, and him or her still a fuckboy, and I've been knowing you. So when I go home, I'm not doing that. I don't have a partner. How you doing? How's it going? I'm not generally go home. I don't bitch about nothing. I'm blessed, so it's not gonna happen. But remember, that's your choice, people. To be once again, to be you go to church. I mean, you go to hell for that. I don't care. If you want to do hell on earth, respect, but you don't gotta die to go to heaven or hell. You know, we don't. I use the word idea of faith, but every day above ground, if your household, especially in toxic relationships, is toxic love to the fullest, drama and bullshit, respectfully, that is your dungeon. That is your fantasy. That is your hell on earth. Toxic love, that shit hurts. If your relationship is healthier, your communication, comprehension, lovey-dovey, and you're blessed, that is called love. That is called heaven on earth. You don't have to die. It's right in front of your face. The less stress in life, the better for yourself as a being. The worst stress in all the universe is toxic relationships. The worst stress in the universe. Yes, your 4 walls, child trauma, yes, that hurts for sure. But remember, this is the being you lay down with. Because remember, when I taught this, when you down with somebody, have TLC sex intercourse, you exchange energy from a bond, soul tie, trauma, twin flames, potentially catch feelings. As these are babies because of one fucking act. It could be the first time and last time with an individual. Who is more pathetic than nice girl, and you fucked around with the bad bag or fuckboy fuck girl. They're too narcissistic, you're too empathetic, they're destroyers, you're fucking, aka slave masters. You're the slave, you're the people pleaser. And now you feel whatever, nasty, dirty, whatever, like, yes, they took energy. Why did you allow it? But they sold you a dream. You didn't see the red flag, but what red flags? You didn't see their facial expression, their tone of voice, the energy, the environment, how they care, how they treat others. But no, they told you love. It's called love bombing. They love you. They buy you gifts. Do gifts fucking have feelings? No. Does water have feelings? No. Only you and I have feelings. Humans, animals, and mammals. Until the AI catches on, the AI will translate the animal mammals, their tongue to our tongue, right? But for the time being, humans, we're the only ones that can speak this tongue, right? So, there it is. You missed all the red flags. You got destroyed once again. But the question is, why did you allow it? And that's going to trigger people. What? What do you mean, why did I allow it? I did my part. Right, you did your part every which way. But you know, you actually allowed to get yourself destroyed. You actually self-sabotage because you don't observe the red flag. You don't comprehend them. Because if you did, and you knew what love is, you would not be the intoxicated relationship again. You would not be shedding tears. You would know they can do whatever they want to do, but it will not get to that point because you would have realized boundaries a long time ago. I promise you would have. But once again, this was a touchy subject, and it's just, I probably get a lot of red flags. I mean, not red flags, but a lot of flags on TikTok for this. But it's fucking real life, right? So my tattoos somewhere right here says, right here somewhere it says rock bottom. If I can find it, I'll show you. But it says somewhere rock bottom. I have too many tattoos. This side says respectfully, don't become weak and hit rock bottom, right? And then you become a zombie and I take an addiction. Tattoo my body. That's what screens out there. Behind the screen, face to face. I have all these tattoos on my body. You don't believe me? I'll show you. So if that's your category, that's what you're doing as an individual, why would you want to be my side as a partner? Knowing these words will trigger you. You're gonna physically down me. And every time you see my tattoos, it's gonna bother you and just change the mood. Why would you allow my tattoos to take your energy? Why don't we just stay friends, a social support team type of situation? Not as partners, maybe in due time. If I'm still single, you're in the healing journey, you're more involved in potentially then. How about that? Respectfully. Or if you want to try to use self-sabotage your life. Your feelings, not my feelings, but we talk about it. So, and I pray for the universe when it comes to that part. Big Pharma, once again, the man-made bullshit. All Big Pharma does, drugs, alcohol, pills, know me the fuck up so you don't feel your feelings. My face tattoos, all of us have a broken heart, right? Toxic love, we're numb. We hide a lot of our feelings away. There's triggers that we had so fucking well that we forgot about them every which way until someone says a word or sentence and it triggers the shit in your head. Like, oh shit, my childhood, my ex, whatever the fuck it is. I forgot about that. Yeah, because you mask it every which way. Hey, number one, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to the live. So when it comes to the drug parts, the addiction part, that's the part that can trigger people every which way. So I'm gonna play this clip, right? And remember this, you can't see what I see, but it's words. So if it triggers or bothers you, talk to yourself. Why? How?
The drug has ever been in the entire world.
If there was anything that you wanted to end with, to leave with somebody watching or just with us today, what would you say, if anything at all?
I know, people just look at, they probably see other videos of Kensington down here, and people think that it's just so easy to just, boom, stop, get clean. This is the worst the drugs has ever been in the entire world. And for somebody that's just starting to get high, you're gonna die. If I go to rehab today, and if I decide to leave, I'm gonna immediately die. Because that's just how it is. It's just like an oil change. So the withdrawal protocol is non-existent at rehabs right now for the xylazine. So everyone thinks it's so easy, just go get clean. It's not. It's not easy. Because if it was, then there wouldn't be so many people out here knotted out. Because it's really not easy. It's easier to be out here
than it is to get clean.
Yeah, I talked to a couple of people and they said that they were like, man, I had to leave detox. I was on 40 milligrams of methadone and didn't even touch it. It's the xylazine. The best bet is to go to the hospital.
So you're going to go soon?
Yeah. I have to.
Tell us you're going to go soon.
I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking go.
All right.
So once again, you can't see the video on my side, but as I was doing this interview / podcast, right? And it sucks, every time I hear these stories, right? For me, in my head, right? Yes, it's the queen speaking, but in my head, it's my brother speaking. Because, he He was a zombie to his last dying breath, man. Like, he couldn't do suicide his way, so he did it. You know, he couldn't do, how about this? He couldn't do suicide the normal way. He tried to cut himself. OD. It wasn't happening. Like, it wasn't his time to go, so he did his own way. He's not here anymore. Rest in peace. Passed away in 2013. All good stuff, right? Rest in peace. So, anyways, he's talking. He would tell me, like, I did rehab, graduated twice, all that shit, man. He's like, you know what rehab is? He's like, some people that actually want to evolve, actually want to heal, they actually want to work on themselves. The thing is this. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna tell you some words, and let's say you react. And I was like, go for it. He's like, cocaine. I'm like, okay, what about cocaine? How do you feel about it? It's a drug. I don't fuck with it. I don't do drugs. Cool. And he'd be like, you know, meth, blues, foils. I was like, foils? What the fuck foils? You know what foils are? I was like, no, I don't. But if I want to get educated about bullshit, you see this cell phone right here? But then I can put my cell phone out. Because I didn't have my tattoos then, right? It's 2013, a while back, right? Whatchamacallit. Got my cell phone. I can Google YouTube, but respectfully, I don't want to get educated about drugs. I know it's not good for you. That's to say the term. I don't become a zombie, you know? And he just laugh about it. Zombies, he just laugh about it, right? I was like, bro, shut up. I'm older than you, right? And then remember, respectfully, when it comes to siblings, and it sucks, right? And this is the part of codependency. And you know, I'm the oldest in my family, right? So when you're the oldest and you leave the household, you know, it's a touchy subject, but I preach about fucking life. Your siblings, there were 7 of us, right? I got up and left. I went to Seattle, moved to job, you know, got a job. Remember my first baby mom's little family, lovey-dovey shit, all that corny shit. You know, I don't know, this talks a lot, but anyways, I started my life, right? And then my brother's like, you know, with time, like, bro, because you left. Like, what do you mean? Well, you fucking left the house, you know, dad is and shit. I'm like, right. But, you know, I'm a man now. I have my own family and kids. I had my own family type of situation. Like, you're my brother, but, you know, you can reach out to me whenever you want to. You got my number to shit me up, you know? But I got my life, you know? So when they're drugged, respectfully, they will, you know, guys, and manipulate. Try to stay strong. I told him, okay, shut up. Bro, you was there for my breakups. You know, all you told me the same thing, what you doing with Gisela? Everyone told me the same shit for 12 fucking years, right? I love my family through all the deep, I went through a lot of shit. You know, I hit rock bottom, but respectfully, like, I put fear in myself. You know, before you started doing your drugs and bullshit, I didn't become a zombie. My coworkers and shit. A lot of people in Seattle would never ever fucking think not once they have their fucking zombies. So I put for myself, I don't want to become them. Respectfully, I said that. Everybody might scream, respectfully. You know, I'm not knocking on you if you did it, you know. If you're an addict or was an addict, I know to touch the subject, but it's facts, man. Like, you don't get to that point because, once again, all I can do is numb me the fuck up. That's all I can do, nothing more, nothing less. And of course, on TikTok, I get flagged. But whatchamacallit, because once again, it's a touchy subject. Raw real shit, it's a touchy subject. But I guarantee, especially on TikTok, if I was a blue pill or fucking entertainer, talking about bitches, party kicking, OnlyFans, gang mafiosos, they won't flag that bullshit. They won't flag that bullshit at all. It's a touchy ass subject, but that's why I talk about raw real life. If it's too much for you, respectfully, keep scrolling. Deadass. No one's got to feel the feelings at all. But if you don't, that's your choice to go. But you wear the mask smiles behind you dying crying, be either I'm good, but you're not fucking good, or like, you know, some of my boys, like, you become more narcissistic. You don't want to get hurt by nobody, so you become a, you know, fucking mean and shit. Fuck off, you know. Everyone's like, damn, they're always bitter and shit because they're struggling. What? They should tell us something, but they don't have to. Let's say they tried and someone fucking destroyed them. They do allow us to do that intention. Not but we do. They bring the past to present. Fuck that. That's why I don't talk to nobody. If I always do that shit, my walls are fucking 10 million miles high, you know? And that's the shit. That's why I try not to get to that point, man. If not, definitely reach out for some help. All that, you know, AA, rehab stuff. And I preach about support teams. Yeah, you know, reach out to support teams that, you know, there was addicts. Respectfully, you know, zombies now, they're not doing that anymore. And remember, respect when I said that everybody all has the right to be in your past or present. And when they bring your past or present, as they be in, how will you react? That's what it's called, reactive abuse. Will you be cool with it? And then, remember this, as they being worked on myself, so if anyone says anything about my past, but yes, the old version of myself, I did do that. But let me elaborate, now that I worked on myself, accountability, let go type of situation, let me elaborate what I was going through the time being. First and foremost, I didn't have a support team. What? God is good. Jesus, all good stuff. We run a church, but I was still fucking up. A lot was still fucking up. So let me elaborate what I was going through. And when they be like, well, I know you. No. You don't know me. You know of the old me. Because if you knew me, you'd be my cell phone. We fucking, every time we see each other, we fucking talk to each other. You'd be my fucking door. You'd be on social media. Follow each other on social media. You don't know me. You know of me. You know the over myself. You don't know me today, the now, the present. And once again, if you did, why aren't you by my side? Why aren't we talking about vibing type of situation, you know? So once again, as a forewarn, everybody has a... Mm-hmm. What?
I'm running from the police. They ain't catching up.
Really?
Yeah.
From the room or what?
Yo, what time is it?
Sorry, guys. But whatchamacallit? Or it triggers you. That's a part, that part, it hurts you. Like, yo, it's been 5 years. But why are they bringing it up now? Respectfully, everybody has the right to bring your past or present. So if it triggers you, you might have forgiven, communication, not forget you lived this shit, so you haven't let go. What? The word have, you have to, the word have is triggering, you should want to let go. Do close for yourself, comprehend why you failed to do what? Comprehension. You're the only person in the whole universe that can do comprehension. Only. No higher source can do it for you. Everybody is whatever you believe in. Higher source, a rock, whatever it is, right? All of us are just, once again, messengers, and we're all communication. What's up, Brianna? How you doing, Queen? That's all we are. All of us. I'm on a toxic relationship, but you are. But I give you advice, hold you, and guide you. God is good. Let's go to church. Let's go hikes, whatever you want to do. But then when I go home, I'm on toxic relationships. I'm single chilling. You're in a toxic relationship, and you're dreading to go home. You're gonna bitch about your partner. You can be altercations at home. So once again, to trigger the whole universe in a positive manner, why do you have to choose the one to go to your partner, that home that you bitch about? Respectfully, you tell the priest about the situation, right? Your family friend, and I was like, "What? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave?" First and foremost, easier said than done. Yes. Second of all, it's called codependency. It's called trauma bonds. If you want to trauma bond this, it's really fucking easy. You break up 1 time, 2 times, 10 times. Trauma bonds. Cheating you 4 or 5 trauma bonds. It's codependency. I need them, and they went. And you say fuck them. Yes, you leave them, and then what happens? You focus on the good times, and you take them back, and you fall on your face once again. Yeah, it's not. Don't do that for yourself, you know. So, support teams. You farted or a dusty one, bro. Okay, sounds good to me. But whatchamacallit? I recommend my friend to you right now. Oh, really? For sure. Thank you, Brianna. One thing, I just tell stories once again. So that subject is very, very touching when it comes to addiction. That's why I have my tats in my body for a reason, to get your attention. Like, try to get to that point. All it does is numb you the fuck up. That's all I can do for you. Like, respect to many king and queens that do beg pharma, right? And they're zombies, respectfully. And I've heard many stories. Talk to God. I asked him, so when you're high, right? High as the kai, like, do you say anything? Do you talk to anybody? I've heard it all. I spoke to God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, my ancestors, my different versions of myself in different realms. I'm like, cool. Remember this, we're adults now, right? Tell me, I respect your boundaries, you don't have to respond. But remember this, so you're high, cloud 9 type of situation, right? Big pharma. And then from there, wise, now that we're talking face to face, either behind the screen, face to face, now you're sober. Are you ready to feel your feelings? What? In those realms, you feel good, but in this vessel, in the 2D world, 3D world, in the Matrix, why are you still suffering? Why are you still sad and depressed? Respectfully. And that's where it becomes touchy. Like, what? Why the fuck do you care? Like, because I care about the whole universe. I'm a big fucking care bear. You don't want to learn to love you again? But then you want relationships, then you want families and kids. Why? Respectfully say this, why? You don't know how to love yourself. A lot of us don't know how to love ourselves, but remember this, as long as you hit rock bottom, weak becomes zombies and shit. Don't do it to yourself. And I pray for the universe. Remember this, I know of that journey, but I comprehend it, but it's not no personal experience. The only thing I do right now is psychedelics. That's the only thing, because suppose being the higher source, you can talk to somebody out there. I'll find out. But as a foreigner, if you decide to do psychedelics type of situation, your mental health is gotta be good, at least decent. Not where you're traumatized, like fresh out of breakup, divorce. Don't do that. No. You'll be super traumatized, right? If you're more on the awakening journey, then you can potentially do it, because it'll open your mind more to see, okay, that's the trauma that I still have to work on, my ex, my child trauma, whatever type of situation, right? So that's something I do as a being, because I'm already blessed as a being, but I want to see this, other beings, quote unquote, higher sources I can talk to about more life, about robbery, that type of situation. You know, in this realm, I'm already blessed. So I tell you, black and white, you don't need people, you want people, and that's it. Well, you just need yourself. You want people. You just don't know that yet. So I already know that. But anyways, let me play some more clips.
My daughter right now is fearing losing something. Should I love her? Yeah, but she's not fun to be around. So why is it different for you and yourself? We all are after unconditional self-love, yet we have all these conditions. Must be successful, must hustle, must let go, must watch every single Julian video, must do this. Then I'll love myself. F that, love yourself, that's the foundation. Regardless. Hey, if my daughters throw a tantrum, that happens, does it feel good to sit in there with their emotions, screaming, being mad, not wanting to go to bed, for example? Do I like it? No. Am I going to tell them, put a smile on that face? No. I'm going to be there with them. What am I going to tell them? Hey, feel what you're feeling. I'm here with you no matter how long it takes. They could take forever, and I will be there with them no matter what. Why don't you take that same approach to yourself? Everything inside of you is screaming for your attention. We have two choices, to move towards ourselves or away from ourselves.
Very factual. On TikTok, he's famous. I can tell you right now his name. So me, I'm a geek techie, right? So this is like this TikTok. Well, it's TikTok, Facebook, a bunch of clips, but that folder alone has 2,648 clips. But all these right here are TikToks. So I organize them. So I'll be like, let's say to him, hey, like Julian something, but I'll say it right now, because I organize that. Put TT for TikTok. Anyone that, oh cool, I love the way he speaks. He's a red pill educator. Fuck yeah, I'll download your stuff, you know, and separate it. So people ask me, who's that? I got you, you know, because now I'll be like, oh, look at my TikTok and my folders. It's a mess. Now I'm not doing all that now. Her name's Julian Blanc. Cool cat. Like, speaks some good stuff, man. Like, that's me. I respectfully, I ride with red pillars. Men and women that are healing. Potential part of my side, I prefer to heal. But if she's healing, more on the waking part, for sure we could talk about, but we'll talk about everything so it doesn't get out of hand. So then you don't, you know, no one self-sabotages. No one sells anybody's dreams, you know. Best as possible, quote unquote. But that's the shit. So I say all the time, like you say, you know, that's a mother. It's like, so you help your kiddos, right? But you don't help yourself. And that's why analogy metaphor, like, they be like, I say all the time, you know, when it comes to therapy counseling, your inner child. Like, you know, you should work on your inner child and to love you. Some people don't know how to do that. They're like, what do you mean my inner child? Like, yeah, you grew up too fast. In my situation, I'm the oldest, right? So I had my pops working, my mom's with her at the crib, right? 7 siblings, and I had to help clean it, whatever. With the kids type of situation, I had to become a young adult really fucking fast, right? All types of shit. I didn't really enjoy my childhood to be myself. I didn't do a lot of shit. I was just working in the field with my pops since I was 5 years old, so I didn't get it to enjoy myself at all. So I just, you know, we grew up fast, more than supposed to, right? So what I say, analogy metaphor, my kid, yes, anyone that's younger than 39, right? You're 35 years old, you're 20 years old, my kiddos, whatever, about to be 22. The girls about to be 22, 20, 14. The boys are 12, 10, 9, 7, and 5. So anyone I speak to, them younger than I am, so I'll tell you face to face, behind the screen. Verbally, physically, I'm talking to you. In my head, my mansion, emotionally, spiritually, I'm talking to a 20-year-old version of myself. A 30-year-old version of myself. What? You're my inner child. Because we're talking about life, right? You're asking questions. I thought my kids, I talk to all of them when I do. I just, like, I'm talking to myself. You know, like my youngest boy, 5 years old, 5 years myself. I sit there, I look at him, we talking vibe. He wants to get mad. I say, hold his hand, guy. Well, you get mad because he's calling you stupid. I'm going to teach you the word reverse psychology. Respect your parents on your side won't do this because we're not really taught these terms, but I'll always guide you. You know, when the kids fall down, start crying, man the fuck up. Like, let them cry. Like, no, don't let them cry, man. Traumatize them. I promise you that you let them cry, it'll traumatize them. So you pick your kid up, or niece and nephew, and they stop crying. You know, they calm down and chill, because it's the affection. The physical touch fucking feels good. Affection feels good every which way, you know? So that's why your inner child is you. So as beings, adults, take care of yourself, man. Learn to love you. If not, what do I say? Black and white, very simple. We all do the same shit. We say people make us feel good. Your parents, your kids, your family, right? The universe. And my bullshit. My car, my job, my home, my tattoos. I'm traveling, whatever, you know. Something I take care of. So the question is, why can't you make yourself feel good? You're codependent of the whole universe. Why can't you become dependent on yourself? and then you want love, then you want kids and family. You don't know what love is. That's a dilemma, respectfully, when I say that, you know. That's what I preach for the preach. Working yourself, self-love to the fullest. Start the healing journey. It's not ever too late to start the healing journey. I promise you 1,000. The younger, the better. I can't guarantee you that. All the shit I'm saying, 39 years old then. I'm 18 at heart, I'm 43 now, right? I wish it can happen, but I was 20 years old. If I was 20 years old, someone told me, shit up, Rito, I'm going to teach you about life. You don't have to comprehend nothing about to tell you, but I can tell you stories. But why do you want to tell me stories so you don't become me? What? Love is beautiful as long as the person matches the energy. And you do communication comprehension as possible. You talk about everything. If not, out of access to the fullest, then you know suffer like I did. But the positive is, like when I tell my one-on-ones, as a form to the universe, it's not ever about being right. What? It was not ever about being right. I do so many one-on-ones. They be like, "Hey, coach, you really was right about right about what? Well, you told me a story about this." I'm like, "Okay, remember I told you in the beginning, it was not ever about being right. What do you mean?" No, because I'm just telling stories. On my side, I did personal experience, whatever, communication comprehension. Your side communication, but we talked about it. But here's the positive. You know, you went through learn the hard way, right? And now you're trying to figure it out. The cool thing, look at that, you reached out to me. What do you mean? When I was your age, at that time, boy, was a Catholic, right? Religious talk, right? I put my hand out. God is good, right? But there's no physical being. Hey, Rito, check it out. This is the red flags you missed. So now you're not going to talk about it. What? You put your hand out, and I took it. I'm talking to you. Support teams. So that you're doing good for yourself. Because once again, I forewarned you, when I was your age, no support teams, no one to elaborate best as possible. And I'm just fucking like, well, they fucked me over and that's it. It is what it is. Like, no, it's not. It is what it is. You gotta figure out why it failed, why it happened to you. If not, you won't forget which communication. You can't forget it's been lived, but you won't let go. And you're gonna keep falling your face again and again and again. See, you know, love hurts. Love can't hurt. Only talks love hurts, you know. So that's why it's being. You should work on yourself if you want to evolve in life. If you want to love you as a being. If not, daydream about love, and then the intent is not to hurt people, but we do, because we're traumatized, and we expect people to fucking do it for us. Like, we can, your partner can pick you up when you're down, right? But man, did you know they get exhausted from that? We say people take our energy, right? So when they take your energy, why don't you realize boundaries? You know? So
if you cheat, you're a weak ass individual. You have no morals because you're choosing self-pleasure at the expense of someone else. You claim to love this person, yet you're hurting them in the worst way possible, and you think that it's okay. I don't give a fuck whether you're not happy or you were tempted. There's no excuse for it. You just chose comfortability, and you chose to stay with this person because in a sense you're scared to let go of them, and you know what you're doing is wrong. You are a grown adult. You have full control over your actions. You can make a choice. If you know that you want to cheat, or you know you're unhappy with the person that you're currently with, leave for the sake of them, not even for the sake of yourself. Let them be at peace and have the freedom to do whatever you want to do without hurting someone else in the process. If you really love this person, you wouldn't cheat. You would communicate and try to resolve the problems that are in your own relationship, because you know infidelity is not worth it. Don't be dumb enough to think that you're not going to get caught. Everything always comes to light. At some point or another, this person is going to find out what you did, and it's just going to cause you so much grief, so much headache. This temporary fix of gratification that you're seeking in someone new is something you can easily get with the person that you're already with. It's just because you're not willing to be grown enough to resolve the situation between you and your current partner, and you're not investing in your current relationship, yet you're so quick to invest in someone else. It doesn't make sense to me. Don't be swayed by your lustful temptations, because if the other person finds out and they actually leave you, you're going to regret it so heavily. You're going to lose a good person.
very factual, very deep type of situation. That's why the intent, quote unquote, if you're men and women, right, to have the adult conversation, the uncomfortable conversation, babe, like, remember this, it's red flags first and foremost, and it's energy. It's all about energy. You know your partner. We all say the same shit. Everything was good in the beginning, right? So everything was good in the beginning, whatever the time frame it is, 3 months, 6 months, a year, right? So now that the spark is ending, but how is the spark ending? Because you live in the same fucking households, or let's say this separate households, right? That's your partner, quote unquote. The cell phone, less texting, less calling, less everything. You're in the same fucking bed and can't talk to each other. No TLC, sex and intercourse, nothing, no love, not a fucking thing. And you accept that shit for how much more longer? And remember this, if it's falling apart like that, it happens all the fucking time. Because it's easier to fucking cheat than to have the conversation, the uncomfortable conversation. Babe, shit's ending. Like, what? I don't know what's happening, man. Just it's not gonna get better. So before I cheat, you cheat. Let's squash this. Isn't it hurt? Yes, but the positive you talked about as adults. Boys and girls fucking cheat because it's easier to fucking run, point the fucking finger every which way. And then be like, you know, it's not a mistake, man. It's called a premeditated choice. You thought about this shit, you did every which way. You could fucking point the finger, God did it, Lucifer. No, you did it. It's a premeditated choice. You thought about it, you pondered it, you weighed out the options. If I do it, I could hurt them. Yeah, you can, for sure. But that's why it's being you shouldn't be doing that. Because hurt people, heal people, heal people. And you get traumatized, the person does so much, you know what? I want it. Their wallet is so high, they want every relationship. I see so many queens, respectfully, 4 years, 10, 17, 20 fucking years, single, celibate, they want ever be in a relationship because they're scared of love. I tell queen, remember this, that's your mindset, that's your own belief, right? But when I ask you respectfully, why? So that means that you say you're scared of love, right? Because you're scared to get hurt, right? I go, but why be scared of love? What do you mean? I go, respect when I say that when we say fuck love, I'm scared of love type of situation. This is what I hear, right? I ask me, you religious, spiritual? Like, yeah, they'd be like, oh, whatever. Buddhist, Christian, cool. Astrology, gemology, Christian, you know, Wiccans, which is cool. So remember this, when I hear you say, I'm scared of love, or fuck love, right? So I hear, you know, I'm scared of God, I'm scared of Allah, I'm scared of Buddha, I'm scared of the universe, I'm scared of the spiritual universe, I'm scared of supporting my ancestors. But that's what I just heard out your mouth. What? But I'm not scared of God. But that's what you're basically saying, because love doesn't hurt. Love is fucking beautiful. It's straight as a fucking arrow. Toxic love hurts. You love somebody that doesn't love you back. Then bullshit saying when excuse me when they say, like, you know, life's an emotional roller coaster ride, you know, relationships like emotional roller coaster ride, your highs and lows, your up and downs, that is called toxic love. Fucking inconsistent. No one taught us this shit. What? Yeah, yes. There's no such thing as perfect relationship, but I promise you 1,000 healthy relationships. We do communication comprehension. That's how people all the time. Black and white, very simple. I'm gonna tell you on my hair and shit. If you can't talk to your partner about everything, respect me. What the fuck you doing there? If you have to walk on eggshells, what are you doing there? If you know in your head, well, if I talk to him about that, I tried before, and it triggers them, then what are you doing there? Respectfully. For how much for long will you pray about how it manifests? And as a forewarning, as it being the 4D, 10D to 20 in the matrix, you know, that's not my realm. I know of it, communication, you know, astrology, my crystals, Wiccan, I know of it. Once again, it's not my realm, I don't comprehend it, but I'm very patient and it intrigues me, it gets my attention. But I call the whole universe out. Once again, be good, religious, spiritual, atheist person. All the stuff you taught, right, but whomever, your caregivers, your own beliefs. But I'm asking once again, why and how are you a toxic relationship? But you just told me about God, the universe, science, everything. But when you go home and you're in a toxic relationship, I ask you, why, how? You know, all about all this outside sources, but you don't think about yourself and your own personal four walls at home. Make that make sense. Respectfully.
You know, I put so much love and attention into everybody else that I forgot to love myself. I've been there for everybody on the drop of a dime when they need their problems fixed and to make them smile, but somewhere along the way, I forgot to ask myself, what about me?
Beautiful words. Simple little clip, and that clip is only 16 seconds long. Amazing. Just fucking words, right? I love playing these clips. I'm like, I tell people, if it hits hard, TikTok talk, right? Lingo. If it hits hard, why? How? You didn't see what I saw, you just heard words, right? But that's why it's being taught to yourself, man. And it's factual. And who's he talking about? Like the old version of myself. When you're the nice guy, nice girl, right? You're too empathetic, you're too nice, you're too gullible, you're too naive. You're called people pleasers because you put everybody in the middle before yourself. You put yourself on a back burner to the fullest, and then when it's your time to reach out for help, be for emotional support, physical, financial, put your fucking hand out. Fucking crickets. Crickets. That's to say it all the time to call the whole universe. You know, if you don't got you, then who got you? If you're in a positive manner, anyone can leave, anyone can cheat, anyone can go, anyone can break up with you. That is their choice, free will. So when the whole universe leaves you, if you don't got you, then got you. You can be scared because you're alone and run to somebody else. Go for it. Welcome to codependency. I don't miss none of that. Don't keep doing it to yourself. because it's gonna become toxic, and it's not. And remember, everyone's traumatized to the fullest. You just don't have support to have your hand, hold you and guide you. So respect throughout the universe. Stop people pleasing. Like, learn to love you. Be selfish in a positive. Remember, we're taught that being selfish, it's wrong. It's a sin. The fuck it is. If you don't got you, then who got you? That's why, once again, everybody makes me feel good. Man-made bullshit makes me feel good. Whatever your man-made bullshit that you love, gaming, kayaking, hiking, travel, cool. So why can't you make yourself feel good? Shots fired. Love don't cost you shit. Love is fucking free. Toxic love will cost you everything in life. Live your own life. If your partner's too fucking narcissistic, fuckboy, fuck girl, lose disciples, and they fucking verbal assault, physical assault, you won't be here tomorrow. I can pay many clips of queens trying to reach out for help, or they were scared to reach out for help because they already got fucking verbally abused and physically abused, and they're scared the partner will take out their kids or whomever. But that's why it shouldn't get to that point, but it can get to that point. Because remember this, slavery time, my tattoo, when people see my tattoos face to face, they be like, slave masters, fuck your feelings. I'm like, now read the other side, what? The other side, slaves. What's that, slavery talk? No, you thinking that's not our ancestry, that's physical, but spiritual. What do you mean? Why fuck your feelings? If I'm scenario queen, if I'm your partner, I'm verbally abusive, physically abusive, fuck boy on shit, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna, if you leave me, I'll go after your kids, I'll go after your family, I'll physically whoop your ass, you know that, right? You live in fear, and you believe I will do because I really did to you. So I'm your slave master. Spiritual talk. You're my slave. You ain't going nowhere. I own you. Fuck all that bullshit. You might not make it tomorrow, but I tell people, if you got to that point, grab the cell phone, make a TikTok, check it out. I have no problem with nobody in the fucking universe. Nobody. My partner, too narcissistic, use that word. They're a narcissist. To get the whole universe attention, they're a narcissist. Use that word, narcissist, right? So if anything happens to me, look for him, look for her. No, I have no problem with nobody else at all. He did it, she did it. And they put in all these platforms, and now what you do, you fucking forewarn the universe. If anything happens to you, who you look for? The spiritual universe, this fucking war would slow down a lot more if everyone told their stories. All told their stories. Check out, this is my ex. This is what I dealt with. Queen, how you doing? This is what I dealt with. This is the red flags that I missed, right? The idea that my ex is doing the healing journey, I don't know. There's no contact. I don't talk to them. But if you ever get involved with them, so Queen in the morning, if you get involved with them, as a forewarning, just observe the red flags and try to comprehend them. And when you see them, him with her, ex-wise, verbalize boundaries. And remember this: the door is right there. You can leave whenever you want to. And respectfully, don't worry about hurting his feelings. Because I'm an adult, you're an adult. You don't chase adults. They're not your fucking kids. You chase kids in general. I say all that respectfully now. And that make it sound so easy, always, right? But support teams, I love for that. That's why I speak with confidence. Like, partners, I need them. No, I want them. If they want to tie, you know? So, respect, once again, stop people pleasing. Stop doing it to yourself, man. Learn to love you. Learn to be selfish and positive, man. Like, be like, kids come before you. No, that's incorrect. That's incorrect, because if you don't got you, they got you. Your kids got you. They go hold you and guide you, give you love, hugs and kisses, but that's it. They can't give you eyes to life. Respect, they don't have none of these feelings yet. So once again, if you don't got you, then who got you?
Both been traumatized. We both been scarred. We both been traumatized. We both been scarred. We both been hurt. We all need therapy. So can we be a safe space for one another? Can you teach me how to love you? Can you teach me how to be compassionate to you? Can you teach me how to be the man that you need me to be? And I'm going to teach you how to be. Because what we got to realize is, I come from one environment, you come from one environment. It's impossible for us to see the world the same way. But if we don't talk about it, how can we ever walk the same way? I come from where I ain't even know about no love. My hard work was love for me. Get up in the morning, do this, do that, that's love. You got a roof over your head, that's love. You got food on it, that's love. You come from a whole different environment than him. So y'all come from two different environments. The only way y'all gonna meet down the middle is y'all talk about what y'all came from, what hurt y'all, and now y'all can help each other move a little forward. We gotta exceed our own expectations.
Fucking beautiful. That's a man. Healing. Potentially healed. I don't know him personally wise, but positive talk. I love talking to men and women in the healing journey. Boys and girls, respectfully, inside their broken, they get lost. They're not ready to have this conversation. They don't want to feel their feelings, but they want love. They want kids and family. But there's some sabotage everybody's life not knowing. That was not their intent. They don't have this conversation at all. But it's factual. Check out. Myself as a being spiritual talk, right? Not religious talk, spiritual talk. I don't see color. All I see is energy. I could walk this whole fuck universe. In 2000, I heard this term when I moved to Seattle. My first baby mom, my first real relationship, I was a V-card, virgin card, all that shit. Lovey-dovey bullshit type of situation. I respect when I say that, right? Born and raised a Catholic. Like, whoever laid down with, my V-card, the virgin card too, last dying breath. Traditional corny talk, man. Please don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Have a support team. You're a virgin, V-card, analogy metaphor. You have to comprehend this? What? It's an analogy metaphor. You have the V-card, the virgin card. Whoever you lay down with, and when you do exchange energy, in your head and your eyes, that is your God. That is your God. That's all you see is them. So the intent, if you're a nice and natural, empathetic person, a good person, godly person, you lay down with someone that matches energy, godly person, empathetic, religious, spiritual person, you potentially will have a better outcome in your relationship. If they're opposite attract and they're fucking bad boy, bad girl, fuck boy, respect my first baby moms, you're doing opposite attract. You're a God disciple. They're loser disciples. God is good and you're good best as possible. God is good. They're not good. At least not yet. And I got this right every which way. Every which way. So remember this. Everyone's traumatized. All this is energy. But if you got blue book conversation, now you have color. You got cultures. You have religions. Everyone has ways of speaking, thinking type of situation. Their own beliefs. That's why before you get involved with somebody, break it down to the full. It's like, yo, my situation, they ask me, like, so would you be anyone that's atheist? If you're born as Catholic, you're spiritual. It's about religion. Like, I don't give a shit what they are. What do you mean? I don't care what color they are. I don't care what religion they are. Whatever they believe in. Allows this person, this queen, to be the potential to be on my side. She's healing, preferably healed. If we can't talk about everything, then what am I doing with her? Respectfully. Because she's beautiful, 18 years old, OnlyFans, Kim Kardashian money. That shit's irrelevant. Nothing man-made can make her a better person as a being. She can be dazzling her life with man-made bullshit. She be cosmetically beautiful, beautiful body, beautiful. She's exotic as fuck, cosmetically, gay, straight, trans. Yeah, cosmetically, but her body and her beauty cannot give her no advice to life at all. At fucking all. Your body just a vessel. Maintain and take care of it as possible. It's your mind. Your mind is strong, titanium, or it's weak, but like a piece of paper. That's why relationships are tough. That's why in the beginning, if you're healing, it's 2024 time, man. Technology, yo, you're in the healing journey. That's what I do. You want all these corny ass dating apps, fucking apps. Back in my time, dating apps were free, and it cost you nothing but your time. Fucking being Yahoo, I'll be fucking on my computer screen with like 9-10 boxes open. My boys be like, you're on all these fucking dating apps just bullshit with people. Like, yeah, it's conversation. Yeah, I can multitask. It's easy as fuck. I love conversations. Once again, my gift is being, now that I know what I have as a gift, talking. If I got paid to talk, I'll be a zillionaire. Especially about real life. I can do this to the fullest, you know? So, everyone's traumatized. That's when the beginning talk to each other. Like, chill, like, are you in a healing journey? What's that? Like, when you start working yourself, self-love, your love. When was your last breakup? What? When was your last breakup? Is your partner still, exes or stalking you wise? Are they traumatized you type of situation? How do you sit with yourself? Ask specific questions type of situation. They'll be like, what are you talking about? What's all this? When they say that and the face, maybe facial expression, eyes, especially your eyes, right? It's energy. They don't know what you're talking about. So respectfully, my words I use, they're boys and girls inside the broken leg lost. They haven't started the healing journey at all. They don't know the terminology yet. So save yourself time and just, cool, I dig you, I like you. Friends and associates support you, but I like you. You're on the healing journey. We're going to bump heads every which way because this is the way you speak. You want to a certain subject, let's do this. But I'm just letting you know I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life, So that's why the intent, like he's saying, best as possible because everybody has, like, as men, more boys and men are narcissistic as fuck because we're raised traditional corny ways. Go to work and be a provider. All that bullshit, fucking warrior, a protector, all that corny shit. Like, first and foremost, man, in this man-made world, they don't know this conversation at all. They're all boys and girls. In the spiritual universe, men and women, the healing journey, no one's got to get fucking physical at all. At fucking all, man. Use your words. Words go deeper than a knife. That's what I say, which I will get out of my body, make my shirts and hoodies. A monkey can fight a monkey. A monkey pull a trigger, but can a monkey speak? So are you a monkey narcissistic or a human empathetic? Use your words. Words go deeper than a knife. Every which way, So that's why the intent, talk to each other. Like, you got to break it down correctly. If not, in the beginning is good. Like 90-day fiance, I'll give you 90 days. What do you mean? That's all it's gonna be, tops. You know, because typically for the most part it starts with love and lust. I mean, toxic love and lust. If it's love and lust, you fucking do years, maybe longer than that. Remember this: nothing's guaranteed forever. You can get married; it's not guaranteed forever. Type of situation. No, I tell people just day by day, maybe it's just first and foremost, and I for potential to be for last, long-term relationship, not last day in breath, but scenario. I tell the potential to be scenario. You and I are good. Everything's fucking blessed, lovey-dovey, everything's on point. But let's say God forbid, and it's my time to go. The vessel, like X says, child say, when you pass away, that happens. It's called completion. So let's say 5 years from now, something happens to me, God forbid, but I'm not here no more. Your life does not stop because I'm not by your side no more. Spiritual talk, I'm always by your side. Speak to the universe type of situation, energy and presence type of situation. But your side does not stop. Don't stop because myself, because I am not here no more. Go with your life. There's got to be other potentials that are like myself, heal type of situation. A match energy. Don't be like, well, be a witness. No, fuck all that. No. Everyone comes to life as a blessing. When the leave, what's the lesson? Be positive and negative. There's always lessons to be learned. I'm not guaranteed to be here forever. I'm trying, but as they be, I'm working on myself. Well, being more observant wise. That's why I preach about environments. Like, I went to California a couple of days ago type of situation. It was a bad little experience. But I'm in the suburbs, right? And all the fucking looks, because of respect. Yeah, people have tattoos, but I'm a brown person with tattoos, right? So, gang my feels a hood type of situation. I don't get my feelings about it. My pops used to get all nervous, all looking. I go, Pops, because we're not locals. I go, you don't know this. I go, Pops, I love you, but you don't know this terminology, you don't know this conversation. But look around you. What do you see? What do you mean? What do you see? Buildings, houses. Okay, the houses, the community. Is it nice or is it bad? It's nice. This is called, this term, it's called the suburbs, good areas. This ain't the ghetto hoods. They don't look like I do. Now we go to, Chico, Orland, the north side where a lot of families at. It's rough there. That's the ghetto hoods. They have nice houses, sure, but it's still the ghetto hoods. So right here, you don't worry about shit. They worry about us because we're not locals. That's why they're talking about looking. Everyone's looking. You're just really paranoid. That's all it is. But no, please. Our kids can walk the fucking streets. No fucking problem. Or my Orland, our toys, no. Kids can't walk the streets. I tell people, if the kids cannot walk the streets, you're in the ghetto hoods. If the kids walk the streets, that's the suburbs, the good areas, So it was just, once again, bad experience. But anyways, long road trip. So yeah, I want to do that again. But California is hot as fuck. I forget why I don't go often. Like, used to watch, we're hot. Don't get me wrong, we're hot. Dry heat too. But California heat, to my heat, it to me feels like 10 to 12 degrees hotter. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I know I'm going to tell my sister and my family, y'all can be here, but I'll visit you. But nah, I won't even live here at all. Respectfully, I love Washington. My real home, Seattle. My mom was happy with Seattle. Because Seattle, no bragging rights. I'm not playing you that I control. Keep it 1,000 round real. Beautiful queens everywhere. Everywhere. All even from the south to the ghetto hoods. I speak to a lot of them. There's a lot of potentials out there because they're healing journey, trying to figure out all these conversations. They love my tattoos and Seattle I'm famous. It's been like, oh my gosh, where do I start? Miss Queen, where are you going to start? But as a forewarning, if these words trigger you and these subjects trigger you, talk to yourself. Why? How? I don't know you from Adams. I'm at the farmer's market on Market Street in Seattle. And everyone got, and I can say, a lot of people in Seattle have tattoos. They're fucking beautiful tattoos, decked the fuck out. Beautiful tattoos, sleeved up from fucking head to toe. And they tell me, I love my tattoo, but damn, your tattoos are badass. Whoever does your tattoo, all those words, fucking beast, man. And it's crazy because it's all about life. It's all about life. Wherever you want to start with it, That's good, man. I go, I'm just telling stories. But they're like, as they ask me all the time, but if you're doing all this, why don't you write a book? I'm like, nah, respectfully, no. I don't write a book. I just tell stories and that's it. And if I wrote a book, once again, it's really easy. It's out of my body. Say all the times. The answer to life is the person in the mirror. All you ever knew was you. The end. There's my book. So yeah. I play a couple more clips and I'm out.
Up. Your type be getting you up. Please do not be afraid to get outside your comfort zone, because just outside of your comfort zone is an opportunity for growth. Oftentimes you don't even know what the you really like. You let society tell you what a good man or woman is. You look for a paper mate, not your soulmate. Here you are looking at the vessel and not what's inside. If you one of those people that always think it's piss inside the dating pool, you don't go nowhere but brunch, to go hookah, and work.
All right, that's enough.
I'm saying, you ain't been outside nowhere for real. Actively dating, trying different things. And I'm just saying, like, at some point, try new experiences, new levels, new places, new people to be social with, get new friends. And when you change your environment sometimes, in the process of upgrading yourself, you stumble across that nigga you really supposed to be with. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to be intentional, because here's the thing. In order to get the man of your dreams, you have to be the woman of his. And it's this overwhelming. And oftentimes we are not that. We think we are upgrading ourselves just because we raise our standards. But did you raise your qualifications to meet it?
I love the podcast. It's tonight's conversation. Highly recommend it. Go on TikTok, type in tonight's conversation. Hundreds, maybe thousands of reels. And their podcast, what I talk about. But the cool thing about their podcast, they got value and they got volume. It's an open mic. Anybody can walk up there and say what they got to say, you know. It's beautiful. I love their podcast. I would love to meet this whole squad. Vibe with them. A lot of them are, you know, multiracial, ebony kings, queens, right? I can speak for the whole Spanish culture. I'm only one being, but that's why I say queens behind the screen. You want to do those brown boys, Spanish boys, Hispanic Spaniards. If you're in a positive manner, 80% are fuck boys. Machista, narcissist, do machismo, narcissist double standards. In the beginning, lovey-dovey, all that good shit, but then little by little, they'll guys manipulate. Baby, if you love me, you remove these pictures off IG, Facebook. If you love me, you won't wear that. So they want you to fucking dress like a nun, talk to nobody, seclude you from the fucking whole universe, but their emotions cheating in front of your face. Like, none of them are looking. Yeah, he or she's blessed, whatever you're into, right? But they're fucking gawking, and you don't say shit. And in Spanish culture, that's what I tell the Spanish queens. Y'all fucking submissive. You're fucking slaves. You're basically fucking maids. You can't say shit, do shit. You want to see fear in a positive manner? What? Black and white. You see your mother? Miserable as fuck. Your auntie? Miserable as fuck. Your fucking abuelita, grandmother? Miserable as fuck. There's your future, and I don't know you from Adams. I know our culture. I just told you future. What? Look at them. You already become 20 years from now, 50 fucking years of your life, and you need to become your grandmother. I pray for you. Fuck that. Respectfully, I broke the generation cycle at fucking 39. I won't ever become none of my family, and nothing against them. I pray for them. It's their own journey. It's not my journey. You know, they don't talk to me about this because it's too much for them. Well, God can do it. I tell them I love y'all. Cool. If that's factual, then why y'all suffering still and I'm not? God is good. I work with myself best possible. You know, your situation, y'all still together, miserable as fuck. Do for the kids, religion, culture. Yes, they're thick and thin. I pray for you. That's how I just pray for you. That's what it's being when you're working yourself. You have standards, and don't let society, you know, your body. You want a 6 foot whatever man, whatever you're into. Why it's cool. 6'8", cool. Money, power, and fame, awesome. But their body, their beauty, their car, their homes, their jobs. And I forget one fucking good category. Anyways, can't do shit for them. It can make them much of a hey, what's up? And when I'm looking, how you been? How's life? How's the kiddos? Been a long time, man. Good to see you. Love you for being you 1,000. It does not make them a better person as a being. As a being, it's you inside. Like, it's you inside as a being. Boys and girls inside, they don't know this conversation. They're broken, they get lost. They could be like, when I say my situation, like, you know, Spanish girls, you know, the overhype of Latinas and stuff, right? Yeah, it's Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, cool. I tell the queens, yeah, I love the way, especially Latina, I love the way, you know, Dominican, Cuban speak their Spanish. It's exotic. I speak to the fullest, no. I comprehend to the fullest, right? I tell them, yeah, queen, cosmetic, you're beautiful, exotic, nice body, the way you carry yourself, but your energy is not great. You got a lot of trauma going on. You're too jealous and controlling because of your exes. You haven't let them go. I'm today, then now the present. Well, papi, I love you. You love me. You're a love bomb. You can say you like me, you know, my energy, but I'm too much for you. What? Respectfully, I'm too much for you. I'm just for warning you, I'm not in the Spanish culture. So I don't hold back. So I'm not to fullest. I know I'm gonna trigger all your family. You ready for that? And they're gonna probably gas and manipulate. Hey, You know, he's a cool cat, all the good stuff. That's cool. He's doing co-parenting, which is different, whatever. But he talks about the Spanish culture. That's a no-no. He's talking about, you know, your brothers, your fathers, your uncles. So either you break up with them, or we disown you. Now what are you doing? What are you choosing? The ball's in your court. To date your family or date your partner that you're happy with. A lot of self-sabotage relationships could be allow our parents to get involved in relationships. Because you know why? A lot of our parents are fucking bitter as fuck. Our family's bitter as fuck. Everywhere they don't want to see you happy. And when you break up with them, now they're fuck. Hell yeah, you deserve better. You had better, but you lost it. Maybe the next time you realize boundaries. Like, no, this is my life. You know, my partner, we blessed. If you don't like it, you don't have to be in our lives. But when I go home, I love my partner, I love my life, we blessed. My four walls are fucking beautiful. You guys been together forever and fucking miserable as fuck. And you go to church for what reason? Remind me again? Tell us about your newest tattoo. Oh, my newest tattoos? Let me see. Let me look. Oh, my newest ones. Here we go. So this one says, meet myself as a being, right? When I hear these terms, and everybody has their own beliefs. So this one says, you know, which I had my boy, I gotta have him at the F, make the F longer. But anyways, it says, when anyone says feminine energy, right? And then I got this like masculine energy. So when I hear that, spiritual talk, feminine energy, that's your empathetic traits. The good side of you says love, empathist, empath, you're proud and humble. Good person, show me the respect, right? When I hear anyone say, you know, masculine energy, that's, where's it at? Oh yeah, masculine energy, that's your narcissistic traits that everybody has. Hate, narcissism, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, evil, envy, jealous. That's within all of us. The intent to do yin and yang, master both sides, right? Which only you could do that as being. Communication, forgive, not forget you lived it, and then let go, do closure with yourself, do comprehension. You're the only being that can do that, right? So that's that tattoos. What else did I get? Oh, this is a trigger one for the whole universe, right? It says, God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, your ancestors, support teams. We can't fix, change, or save you at all. Only that person in the mirror can. All we can do for each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, show love to each other. You know, we're messengers in communication. Then it says, it's hard to see the rest of it, but it says, you know, you fall back. Yeah, you fall back, start the healing journey. No, be alone, start the healing journey. Have a support team. Only you could do comprehension. So that one triggers a lot of people. Like, what? If higher source could do your factual, if it's factual, then why are you suffering? Behind the screen face to face today, and we pray tonight, whatever you believe in, that tomorrow morning you don't have none of that. And when you do, what do you blame? What's up, Master Babe? How you doing? Morning. Who do you blame? God, loser, the your ancestors, spiritual universe. A walking postcard. Yeah, my homegirl, Sister Manny called me sticky notes. It's about life, yeah. All my tattoos are life. You can say sticky notes, postcard, whatever, but it's words. It's all the petty ass words, you know. What time do you go to sleep? Right, Coach? I'm about to get off in a minute, brother. I right now I don't have a sleeping schedule. I just get on, do my thing, and jump off. But I tell you, the weekends I should chill with the boys, so that's when I get to see more to the fullest. Love that quote. Oh, thank you, my thank queen. Once again, it's just nobody has to comprehend that. I know religious talk, spiritual talk, you know, and it's a touchy subject, but I do it to get your attention. Like, if it were respectfully was factual, then why are we suffering? You know, why did your parents suffer? Before any of us were born, your grandparents, ancestors, fucking years, generations upon generations, quote unquote, and you're the new generation, so you're suffering for how much more longer? What time is it here? Oh, Seattle, Washington. It's 3:22 in the morning. Yeah, so that's my newest tattoos. I get some more this month. I gotta start. Basically, what I'm gonna do on my tattoo, where it's like naked, where it's bald, I gotta add some more words to it. So I'm gonna get my arm sleeved up with negative and positive words. After that, I'll start working on my chest, my rib cage. My boy's like, it doesn't hurt really bad. Like, really? Like my hands, he's like, yeah, you like your hands and neck. I'm like, oh my gosh. So myself as a being, I don't like to drink. Honestly, like I'm not a drinker. So when I do my e-therapy, that's the only time you'll ever see me drink for the most part. So I do Fireball, I want Monster, I kick out the cinnamon. I numb it up. I feel maybe like 10% of it. So I drink it hella fast. I'm clouding up. I just don't like the feeling. Respect when I say this, I'm just like, I tell my boy, like, because he's slowing down his drinking, right? I was like, he's like, bro, you drink all that? You're like that. Like, bro, I have to drink way more than that. Well, because you have higher tolerance wise. And me as a being, you know, I don't drink. He's like, you're pretty strong. What do you mean? So you're trying to tell me the only time in life in general you drink is when you see me? Like, yeah. I don't want to feel this shit. This is that pleasure plain bullshit. No, this vessel's weak. We all get a paper cut. It's in a hurt. We all know it's in a hurt, but everybody has their own pain tolerance. Mine's like negative 1,000, but I do all these tattoos, these words for the universe to get the universe's attention. It's not for myself. I'm blessed. I want all these tattoos. I want to ever feel none of this. Depression, suicidal thoughts, I want to ever feel that. I don't need a partner. I want a partner. I don't need no one in the universe but myself. That's why I say, to trigger the whole universe, which is very triggering. The only person you need, chase, compete, submit, and need validation from is the person mirror you. It's not from your partners, not from no one in the universe but you. It's not even respect for not even higher source. Everyone is a messenger. Everyone's communication. Yo, you doing good. Why are they telling you doing good? Because they're messengers for communication. You're the only one. Well, they gotta say, maybe I am doing good. Cool. When you know it, you will know it. You're doing comprehension, But it's your journey. It's not my journey. So that's why I get all these tattoos for the universe. My pops doesn't like it. No one likes it. And do I care? No. I tell I'm just telling stories. When we just write a book, I'm like, because what am I gonna write about? Respectfully, once again, I'm not gonna nobody. Please write your books. But when you talk about, anxiety, depression, you're telling my story. When you talk about, verbal physical abuse as a kid, and you're asking all the time for no reason, you're telling my story, our story. You already wrote the book. Respectfully, you can go. Imagine the library. I've been to the library for so fucking long. As far as to get a book, there's got to be like child trauma section about nowadays. All this shit. I could read stories and I'd be like, I could pay attention, read it, do compassion, might even choke the fuck up, maybe sit in tears like, fuck. Yeah, I know how that feels. It sucks balls, but I already get it because my parents were doing what? The generational cycle. All of them were. To this day, they still are. And I'm Japanese and they're fucking, I don't care. Respectfully, I don't care. I'm the black sheep. Call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Respectfully, I'm blessed. I want to ever become them, respectfully wise. I'm happy I stopped at 39. That's my tattoo. Out of all my tattoos, my oxymoron to my last baby mom, the mother of boys, I love you for leaving me. She didn't tell me you're crazy. I'm like, you can say I'm crazy. It's an oxymoron. You don't comprehend that, but I do love you for leaving me. It hurt really bad, but respectfully, I comprehend why it happened because my support team. I won't ever feel like that again. Nothing against you. You're an awesome individual. I just didn't know how to cherish you. I didn't have support to elaborate. I fucked up pretty bad. You're a badass woman to the fullest. You did your part, but I didn't cherish you. So, accountability, tell the truth, right? That's positive. Are the kids coming over this weekend? Yeah, yeah, they are. The 5 boys. A lot of love. 12, 10, 9, 7, 5. I had to think for a second. It's like, once again, for myself, as a being, like, they're my inner child. All of them, all my 8 kids. My daughter, they're about to be 22, 20, and 14. I talk to them like, don't become us. Look at where's your mother at? Where's your father? What co-parenting? That's a positive, but don't have the words in the vocabulary of kids and marriage to you like 30 to 40 years old, roughly. Make sure you establish for yourself. Make sure all you're doing the matrix is maintain. All that shit. Nobody can't. The fucking elites can't beat the matrix. Nobody can beat the matrix. Stop trying to beat it. Stop trying to escape it. Maintain job, roof, car, little money. Then work on your mental health. Learn to love you. Everyday above ground, the real war, not this mammy bullshit. Gang mafiosos, that's mammy fucking wars, not gammy wars. So the real war, everyday above ground, is you, the person in the mirror. A lot of us hate ourselves, dislike ourselves. We compare ourselves to others. Well, fucking, you just woke up. That's your first war. Second war, toxic relationships. Well, toxic households for sure. That part, right? Because kids, teenagers have a situation, right? And then the worst one is toxic relationships. Your partner's sleeping. Your parents are sleeping. Fuck them. Verbally, mentally. And you just woke up. Respect when I say the third hard war, and I can ask once again, I can't, I don't have personal experience, but I comprehend to the fullest. The zombies, addicts to an addiction, they woke up, fuck my anxiety, fuck my depression, fuck the universe. I don't want to feel this feeling, so they do the big pharma. Then they go to work and magically maintain respect for they drive these vehicles and shit, hurt people, not intention, but they do. And my situation, I got a car accident a year and a half ago, not because myself. Because 2 little brown boys fucking from the valley where I'm from decided for sure be drunk and potentially get high. And fucking we tried to play chicken and shit. Lucky I didn't freeze up. I avoided it. But my ankles hurt and my knees hurt to my last dying fucking breath. And every time I say ow, not because myself. No, I didn't fall down. I didn't break my shit. I just think brown boys. That's what I think. Fucking Paco and Taco. Fucking zombies and shit because they're going probably through a breakup or depression and bullshit. I have no one to tell. I know the fucking answer, but this weak ass vessel now has got to pay the price. I go work out, ow. My ankles, ow. my youngest boy, these are be like, oh, my ankles, because I didn't break him, I busted him up. He would make fun of me. Oh, my ankles. So yeah, I know it's funny for now, little man. You're good. Don't get in car accidents. They don't feel good. Other kid. Oh, sorry. You're blessed. Oh, thank you, Coach. Yeah, no. Once again, it's just like, remember this. Kids are a blessing. Respect and say is also a lesson. Like, that's why I tell stories. Like, don't become me. Like, make sure you're established for yourself as a being, and the potential to be he or she whatever you're into, that they're established for themselves also. So we potentially do a healthy relationship to do communication comprehension. Then potentially you're established, you're good, a little home, whatever you're trying to do, apartment, studio, doesn't matter. As long as you two as a couple are fucking blessed, respect, fuck the universe. A lot of people, your family, friends, associates, whatever, social media, they'll be like, I got a better car, home, money, power, and fame. And ask them, well, how's everything at home? You bitch about your partner on social media. When I go, I love going home. I love my partner. I'm blessed every which way. Yes, yeah, man made bullshit every which way, but you go home, you hate going home. You're fucking around to the fullest. There it is. You're not happy at home. So why are you trying to go home? You got a badass house. For what reason? Respectfully. That's the type of people. You don't want people. You don't need validation. That's it. That's the being. And once you have that, I promise, tell my kids, fucking love you and be blessed with you, man. If not, you will fall on your face like your mother, father did, and everybody else around you, and you all be like support team. I'm here for you, presence, energy. But if no one can elaborate, tell stories and shit, hold each other hand, guide, then I just call that supporting traditional ones that are fucking stalemate. I got you. I'm here for you. Cool, you're here for me. Thank you. Energy, awesome. Support team, awesome. So can you help me with my depression? What? Anxiety, my PTSD, my suicidal thoughts, try the kids are involved, co-parenting. I don't know anything about that. Thank you for being here, but guess what? That I'm gonna keep looking for somebody else. I'll reach out to you, but that's all you can do. And I'm being mean to you, but I'm trying to evolve my life. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm tired of fucking being lost in my head. Insomnia sucks balls. You can be like, respect. I say this. Like my last breakup, when I was thinking about the mother of boys. It sounds bad, right? But when you're frustrated, you're frustrated. Remember this. Respect. The more kids you have, the more stress it is. Every which way. So, they don't have to be here, but they're here, right? Because my Mexican had up a situation. So, I'd be like, I went to Alaska. I'm like, fuck yeah. I was all like excited. Put on TikTok. TikTok, before TikTok, but Facebook, IG. Like, hell yeah, I'm about to go to Seattle. Go fucking to Alaska. Be away from my ex, my girlfriend then, right? And my mother, boys, and kids. Away from the family. I finally get my vacation rest. Quote on fucking quote, right? I get there, 16-hour shifts. I already knew the routine. I need everybody in the fucking boat routine. And I was like, supposed on a vacation. I could finally sleep now. I'm bitching about my ex then and our kids. I'm on a fucking boat, middle of nowhere in Alaska, and I still can't go to sleep. Have fucking insomnia. Everyone's like, yo, you wake up in 2 hours. I can't go to sleep. Why? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm stressing about everything with our own personal relationship, bitching the kids because of the codependent type of situation. Yeah, if I ever do Alaska again, if it gets to that point, now I go with a healthy mind. When I sleep, I fucking die. That's what people like. Coach, ask me when do you sleep. I sleep when I feel like it, right? How's your insomnia? Oh man, hermana queen, my insomnia is beautiful. I have no more insomnia. I stopped having insomnia like 4.5 years ago when I became healed, woke, all that good stuff. Like, I don't need the universe. What? I don't need people. I don't want people. I'm blessed. I love the universe. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Queen? And I say respect for you to be in, So, it just you as a being. It all starts with you, nobody else. Oh, let me take my mics off before they die. But what you gonna call it? Yeah, I'm blessed now. I get to tell stories now. So, once again, nothing to my ex. Once again, as a being, I worked on myself. Like, I already comprehend everything what happened. So, everything happens for a reason, yes. But it'd be nice if we had a support team and someone taught this shit when I was younger. A lot younger. I've been Queen, I'm blessed. What's with you? What's with you? Oh no, I'm good. Or wait, did me ask you what's new with me? New wise, job stops, so tomorrow I'm going to the market. You help me? Oh, hey, well, Queen, thank you. Once again, I'm just here to tell stories, support teams. We help a lot. Like, hurt people. Not intentionally we do with hurt people. Heal people. We heal people. We just tell stories. But remember that as a warning, nobody can't fix you or save you but the person mirror yourself. All we're going to do for each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, send up to each other. That's the only categories we go for anybody. And because you're the only one that can do comprehension. You're the only one who get to comprehend. I can't feel your feelings, but I can comprehend them. I can elaborate or try and guide you. I got kids, you got kids, cool. Detox, from codependency, co-parenting best as possible. If not, my tattoos, you can become the deadbeat mother. Where's it at? Yeah, deadbeat mother, deadbeat father. Somewhere here, no, it's up here, and this is the better baby daddy, baby mama drama. You can't let go of each other because feelings and shit, and then you kids, you still be in front of your kids, and your parents, your kids call you out, your mom, dad, even when we're together, you still hate each other, and after you still hate each other. Yeah, and don't be surprised when your kids become you. The generation that continues to fuck on, and they pray by manifest upon change the fucking way. It's like that people respect not knowing. A lot of us, it's an analogy, metaphor, it's not factual, right? A lot of us date our parents not knowing, especially the ones that are too more narcissistic wise. It's like, what? Like my first baby mom was when I got, DVKs. And that's it. Remember, when people hear domestic violence, they think like I whooped their ass. No. As a forewarning, especially in America, well, in general, don't put your hands on nobody. Remember this. Your partners, they're fucking adults. They're not your kid at all. So your partner wants to party and kick and get wild, let them. Don't stop them. Don't prevent them, because guess what? If they're high drunk, they ain't call the cops on you. They can get scared because they're emotional and shit. And yes, you stop them. Yes, like me, my main mom, she was drunk. She was trying to go to the house party, literally on the block. I don't want it to leave because she could barely walk. And I'm like, fuck, she can get hit by a car. Someone could pick her ass up, do whatever they want with her, right? So I pinned her to the floor and screamed in her face, "You're not leaving." So she got scared. Literally got scared. I've never done that. Got physical with her in my life before. She got physical with me, wise. But whatchamacallit, she called the cops. I was even surprised, like, what the fuck? And then, I'm not leaving. Fuck, I think I'm born. I was a cadet, explorer, all shit, tell the cops the truth. Officer felt bad for me. Like, bro, like, next time, is there warning? Like, this is being recorded and shit, but, like, lie. Like, yeah, you pinned her floor. I see you looking after her, but you don't put your hands on nobody, man. If you spit on somebody, that's fucking assault. I feel bad taking you in, man, but you're about to, you tell me you're about to get crucified. What? DV's no joke, man. And yeah, I got fucked every which way, respectfully, but remember this, I learned really fast. Any female wants to get physical with me, call the boys in blue. Go to the fucking bathroom, lock the door, call the boys in blue. And don't open the door until the cops will knock on the door. Hey, Mr. Ayala. Yeah, what's up? This officer. Oh, cool. The officer legit. Yeah, okay, cool. Boom. There it is. Because you open the door, your ex goes in there, you fuck, they can start beating your ass, whatever. Vice versa. They can hit themselves. They can literally hit themselves, and they can blame you. Yeah, so don't, DVs is a fucking bloodbath, right? But anyways, pin the floor type of situation. And I got a case. Yeah. So don't do that. That's why I preach what I preach, to tell stories. It's like, you don't chase adults. Yes, they're doing fucking wrong. But remember this, and I say respectfully wise, if you're a regular person, sober, nothing wrong with casual drinking, casual marijuana. That's cool. Chill, get high, little buzz. You're chilling. Not when you're I need it, codependent. That's called addiction. That's called abuse, codependency wise. If you're not like that, but your partner is, and some members of these, especially a lot of these zombies, addicts like an addiction, they hide it really fucking well. They will hide it initially because they know. They tell you, guess what we do? Just to let you know, I'm alcoholic. I'm stuck on meth, heroin, whatever. Oh, Queen, thank you for the heads up. Thank you for being honest, but I'll be your friend and social support team. Why? But I like you. I love your energy. Yes, thank you, Queen. But remember this, your lifestyle, I don't do the lifestyle. Maybe if I'm still single type of situation, and you're in the healing awakening journey, more awakened, we could talk and vibe then. But for the time being, but you love the energy, you love the conversations. Remember that I can't finish saving y'all. And respectfully, I see future in a positive manner. What do you mean by that? Future in a positive manner. I don't do none of that. Respectfully, you do that. So I'm a single father of 8 kids, right? So as the potential partner to be, because you want to be my partner, right? You want to shoot your shot. Happy for you. That's awesome you're doing that. But, your energy is not the best. Respect when I say that, and I have 8 kids. So why would I bring toxicity into my household by my side as a partner, you, quote unquote, and then my 8 kids, and then my ex and her hubby, because we do co-parenting. And then I go, that's all I can do all the time. This is a scenario now, right? So, and remember this, and now Mr. Positive, inspirational, all this good shit, positive talk, right? Relationship talk. And then when my ex and her hubby calls me out, yo, bro, what's up with you? Can I talk to you real fast? Like, we have no problem with you. We haven't doing co-parenting, but you're Mr. Positive. Why do you have her by your side? Yeah, she's beautiful, badass body, cosmetically wise, 18 years old. Yeah, she had $1 billion fucking dollars. She's famous. But it doesn't make her a good person. So if you want to see the kids, you see the kids now with her, on our side. Until you get that shit squashed, figure it out, the kids won't come on this side at all. And that's not being mean at all. They're looking out for the overall for the kiddos. Because they say she's too high, too drunk, and she fucking hits one of them. There we go, right? So that's what I say respectfully. I tell people all the time, you got to see future in a positive manner. Energy, study my facial expression, my energy, my environment, my eyes, the way I carry myself, how I treat others. What's my lifestyle like? But I want love. That's not love. That's toxic love, you know? That's crazy. Some women are crazy and men for real. Oh, no, for sure, Queen. No, it is. It's a bloodbath. That's why I tell stories. This is a bunch of scenarios. You know, respect when I say this. If you have no kids, you know, you're blessed. Take your time. Don't rush the kiddo marriage. No, don't do that to yourself. Make sure you're good for yourself first and foremost. Learn to love you, self-love, healing journey. Highly recommend supporting to tell you all these stories. The put to be should match your energy. If not, you don't know it, but they will take your energy. And you will suffer once again, fall on your face. And they always take my energy. They always hurt me. You know, that's why I push everybody away. Like, no, because you don't have support. You're not the problem. All you queens, for the most part, are more empathetic wives. You do communication and comprehension. You actually are women. Us, man, we're fucking narcissistic. We're fucking verbally, physically abusive. Fuck boys. We're not taught to express their feelings. We're not taught to do communication comprehension. Not knowing, like I did, like a lot of us did, we actually self-sabotage relations because she'll give me 1,000 fucking chances. She becomes my mother. Don't do this. Don't say that. Stop texting people. Stop talking to other girls about our problems. Our problems. Yeah. So what am I doing? I'm emotionally cheating potentially to become physically cheating wives. You know. So give me 1,000 chances, not 1,001. So when it hits 1,001, what she do? She emotionally, mentally, spiritually, she checks the fuck out. She breaks up with me, leaves me, divorces me, cheats on me. Whatever she does. But now what will I do? Like I did. I'll point the finger at her. Like I did on social media. She's a narcissist, right? All this shit I did, right? At a fucking, you know, being healing journey, lost, confused, the fullest, because the family broke apart type of situation again. She got a respect. I said nothing against her, but she May 3rd, 2020. She literally got up and left. I'm done with you. It's over, and that's it. Yeah, just like that. After 7 years, but yet she gave me 1,000 chances. Initially, I have the right to play the role and tell a sob story, but not knowing I self-sabotage my life. She's been talking to me, been doing communication comprehension. I didn't know this. So I tell people all the time, don't be hard on yourself, especially the kings. Y'all doing the healing journey. You're doing good for yourself. You're doing good for yourself. The younger the better, I promise you that, but it's not ever too late. That's what I tell stories now. That's all I do. I tell stories so you don't become me, because it hurts. Everyone loses, man. Especially the kid, because every kid deserves to see the parents together, but a lot of us parents, we don't know how to do parenting. We're fucking parents that are winging fucking life. We watch all these movies, it's not even fucking factual. If both people are not empathetic wise and more the healthy relations of these conversations. So I get to tell stories now. No, but nobody has to comprehend them respectfully, you know. True, that's me. Thank you for your talks. Look forward to seeing you again soon, friend. Going to where we're gonna be. Oh yeah, hey. Man, you know, once they get behind the screen, some beautiful individuals, awesome individuals, right? My sister, Queen, the unlimited love. She's from Hawaii. Cool people, man. Beautiful fucking energy to the fullest, you know. And that's the cool thing. When I tell people all the time, like, I'm out of the universe. I'm always your pocket 24/7, 365. Please don't ever feel alone. You meet some badass individuals on these platforms. Respectfully, and I'm not gonna on the other half, but the best apps to have supporting this shit, all these conversations, TikTok. I can guarantee you that. TikTok, all my words. Narcissist, empathists, deflection, pride, you know, trauma bonds, soul ties, co-parenting, toxic relationships, cheat. It's fucking, grab your tissue box. It's gonna hurt really bad, but you're not the only one suffering. A lot of the universe is suffering, especially you queens. What's up, man? Ready? Does it go morning? For real, 1,000. You know what I love? Love you because you're a human being. Oh, no, thank you. I'm just telling stories. That's what I'm doing. Like, I pay forward to the universe. I was taught 4.5 years ago. That's what I do. Like, I believe everyone should be doing that, you know? Woke up always working on you. Keep it up. Thank you. 1,000. I was good seeing you. And that's what I do now. Like, everyone comes to life as a blessing. When you leave, what's the lesson? Be it positive, negative. There's always that to be learned. But the intent in due time is to learn to love you, learn to be alone. So no one, you won't live in fear that they'll get up and leave. That's their choice, free will. That is their choice, free will, you know? And when you do that, you're like, cool. You know, maybe next time, see what happens. But you don't worry about that. So once again, I love my support team 4.5 years ago, and I love the fact that I wanted to figure life out. Because I said then, I was like, there's got to be somebody in the whole fucking universe be a good person, a religious person, a spiritual person, atheist person, right? Science, that they know the answer to life or not close enough. Breakups, divorces, emotional breakdowns, suicide. Oh, there's gotta be somebody in the universe. And support teams, TikTok, it's beautiful. It's hella beautiful, man. So that's what I'm saying. I'm a big carer bear. I love the universe. I want everyone to start the healing journey, learn to love themselves, stop being codependent of the universe, and learn to love them, to cherish themselves. And when they do that, they'll be better for themselves, So, Amber, Amber. Never, yeah, no, it's but once again, as a being, I make it sound easy. But why? Support teams. I promise you 1,000, you can heal, forget, which communication not forget, and let go faster with support teams, because ask them questions. Today I woke up sad. Why? They'll ask you why. Like my support team, what do you mean why? I don't know. You do know you just don't want to feel your feelings. They just figure out together. Never single life. Single life, that's great. 2 years, 5, 6 months single, chilling. There was a potential, but that didn't work out at all, which is cool, How's work? Work is good. The markets are ending, so I'll get my life back, chill with the boys more. And I gotta do some... The downfall with seasonal job is seasonal, right? So I gotta look for local work. So Eastern Washington, there is work. My tattoos, I'm the devil. But it's double standard at the same time, because females have tattoos and piercings, and it's called sex appeal. They hire them every which way. But it's okay. I know my environment. I hear all the time, well, if you knew that, why'd you get tattoos in your face? I love my tattoos. I got my tattoos in my face, my neck, to get your attention. That's why I did it. Religious talks, it's all my body, man, Very good. Thank you, Amber. How's everything in your life? How's kids? How's your work? How's your health? I have 6 adult. Yeah, no, kids are all love, man. It's a lot going on, but that's why, once again, I tell stories to guide Forewarn. And once again, no regrets. I love all my kids, It'd be nice to have a support team to have all this good thing. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. That's beautiful, as it should be, right? Happy for you guys. So, but let me play a couple more clips wise. This one, let me see if I can find her. She's a beast. She's TikTok famous, viral, all that good shit. But let me see. I think it's Lauren. If I have it right here. Yeah, I don't. When I find out, but next time I'll say who she is. She's a beast. Nope. Anyways, I'll play a clip. And when she speaks, she's a beast, man. She's hell of a beast.
If I don't think that I'm enough, and I haven't secured that abundance in me, and haven't created self-worth and self-love, and there's a limiting belief that I'm not aware of that says I'm not enough, people who are showing me that I am enough, I might be repulsed by. I might reject it, right? And I could think that I'm feeling something intuitively against those people, but they're not confirming what I'm confirming for myself, and so I don't want them in my life. Mm-hmm. Whereas we could have a person that lies to us and is void fillers, and all of a sudden we feel so expanded by that and so alive by that, and it's a false narrative. It's not a real intuitive feeling. And so it's very important that we first really tap into ourselves and say, do I trust myself? Yes. Am I honest with myself? And I told you, like last night at dinner, my narrative for a long time was that I was broken. I felt like I was a broken person. Surely my life suggested that by the things that I had been through. Like, gosh, she's broken. Mm-hmm. And I believed that. But I thought I was doing a great thing by seeking out healing. And I was doing it in a way with that confirmation of being broken. So everything I listened to, everybody I talked to, whatever books I read, I was looking to turn the pages and find confirmation in brokenness. And I found myself feeling enlightened in one moment and then really dark and depressed later. The enlightenment was not coming because I had an epiphany. The enlightenment was coming like, see, they're right. I am broken. I was getting excited that somebody could relate to my pain. I was not healing. And until I stayed still and actually took a break from reading, watching, listening to anything, and really hearing it like that small voice inside of me saying, you're broken. You're broken. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm repeating this. I'm telling myself I'm broken. No wonder. I've got to change that story. I got to change the story. I've got to give myself a new narrative. I've got to be powerful and not powerless in my conversation to myself. And when I can do that consistently for a given period of time, then I can go back and read the books and listen to the things and watch the programs or whatever it was. And when I did that work, and it was hard, because if I'm broken and that is rewarding me, because I get sympathy from people, I get to talk about it in great lengths and get my tribe to relate to me because they're all broken too. I had to transition out of that, which was lonely, because now I'm going to speak healing to a person that wants to stay broke, and they don't want to hear what I have to say. And so it was a challenge for me. But then when I turned the pages and listened to the thing, all of a sudden there was new messages in the same book, new messages, because I had to change my narrative.
She's a beast. I think her name's like Coach Lorraine, I believe. She's a beast. I've been following her for about a year and a half on TikTok. That's what I'm saying. My TikTok, my FYP for you page is all like positive, inspirational, motivational, religious, spiritual, atheism, whatever it is. Fuck, it's like, it's positive stuff, Then you have your sad talks for sure. Then you have your breakups, cheating. But it's all life. It's all raw, real life, raw, real feelings. It's not respect. I don't care about blue book conversation as being race, religion, politics, COVID, high value men. I don't care about this conversation as it being. Y'all can stay stuck on those blue book conversations and respect for you. My tattoo. Take the blue pill. Stay lost in life. You will never feel your feelings at all. Send it. Oh, for sure. And then I'll send it after for sure. What you gonna call it? Red pill conversation. You take the red pill. 3D world. 3D to 40 to 20. The matrix. You want to feel your feelings. You want to do the tree of life, the tree of knowledge of you. I want to learn about you as a being. Why? I want to make sure you're okay. If not, it's okay to not be okay initially. Why? That's why broken. Initially you feel broken. Like, will I ever love again? Will I ever let anyone come in my life type of situation? Leave my walls down. Who can I trust? They don't. If I taught this individual and I become vulnerable, and I express myself to the fullest, and will they bring my past to present? That shit hurts. And when they do that, I put my walls up higher and higher and higher. That's why fuck love. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not gonna get hurt. So now you're just scared of love. Now you say fuck love. Like, no, love doesn't hurt. We just don't know that yet. Talk to love. That shit hurts. You love someone to love you back. They bring you past the present. And as she's talking, right, it's true. Like, you will believe in your head you are broken. I use the words to get your attention. That's my tattoo. 95% of the universe, high number. I was you. To both fair in all the universe. 95% of the universe, you're broken, codependent, scared to abandon issues. You are looking for love and happiness in people at man-made BS. All you do is ban band-aids until you cut through your mansion. The answer to life is the first in the mirror. All you ever need was you, the end. You just don't know, like, excuse me yet, So when you hit the healing journey, and then, that little voice, because remember this, my tattoo is a little devil. Little angel for wish my ear for God, a little devil for Lucifer, wish my ear. So content, subconscious, yin yang, right, wrong, positive, negative, continuity, discontinuity. I have all of these words in my body, right, black and white words. So they're talking to me, but what am I doing? What am I choosing? To be sad and depressed, or which that's Lucifer's side or God's side, quote unquote. Start the healing journey. Learn to love myself more. And when I'm sad and depressed, talk to myself. Why and how am I depressed? What? I don't know. Let's figure out together. Let's focus on that. If not, if it's too much, let's try tomorrow. Stay by the baby step type of situation. You teach me this old one. You guys want a queen. And then when you start the healing journey, have a support team, more awakening journey, it's factual. It's very, very factual. Whatever you watched, whatever you read prior, you fucking self-sabotage your life. I am broken. Your validation is look into your message. Oh, for sure. Thank you. And what you gonna call it? And you believe that shit. I am broken. I won't ever love again. Like, I'm be like to my support team. So I'm always gonna feel like this, scared of love. And who can I trust? They're like, it's for now. What do you mean for now? You're the only one who can do the feelings. You're the only one who can do the comprehension. But it does feel scary for now, But it'll evolve to more. And when you start, rereading, rewatching, like, you see, because initially you watch it, communication. You're hearing it, you're reading, you're observing it, you don't comprehend it. Why do you think when you read books, your train of thought goes to shit? You read the same sentence thousands of times, it doesn't click in. Read it, communication, you can't do comprehension because you're overthinking, insomnia, triggers, so much shit going up here in your mental, right? So when you started doing everything dissect, like, damn, that's why my situation, whatever I rewatch or see, I'm like, I go deeper and deeper, like, every fucking word said, there it is. Oh my fucking gosh. You're watching Bambi the cartoon, empath, the bad guy, to be narcissistic, the good guy, more empathetic wise, all the red flags. I'm like, holy shit. It's been interfaced all this time and no one elaborates this shit. Damn. But it's cool. It's not ever too late at all, you know? And that's all I do now, just tell stories to the fullest. And that's all I'll ever do to my last day in bed, because 4.5 years ago, through my breakup, I made it out to the universe. When I figured this shit out for my kids and the whole universe, I would tell stories to guide them from Warren, so you don't learn the hard way and fall on your face like I did. But if you do, if you reach out for help, yo, give me your hand, I got you. Because when I was your age, that situation, I put my hand out, nobody's fucking there. Now you put your hand out, I'm there, I got you. You know, let's figure this shit out. You doing good? Fuck it. Like my young kids I talk to, a lot of kings and queens, especially a lot of queens. Queen, you're 25 years old. Respect, you have no kid. That's cool. You know, don't please take care of yourself, right? 'Cause when I was 25 years old, I had 2 daughters in a toxic ass relationship. I was praying, manifesting that it would change. It didn't. Thank you, Stormtrooper, for the gifts. Thank you. And that's why I tell stories now, man. That's all I do. You're the only one that will know when you're healed, when you're woke, and then you won't feel none of this shit. You look at everybody and promise you like that's the best feeling to have. Like, fuck, I got my life back. Holy shit. I can realize boundaries. They have the love bombing. Yeah, they're beautiful. Yes, thank you for the comment feel good, but feelings are factual. I do compassion. You should, there's a lot of healing you should do on your side, but I can be a friend associate, and that's what I preach about. Support teams to the fullest and healing journey, man. You gotta feel your feelings to comprehend your feelings to evolve in life. If not, respectfully, wear the mask mouth. Tell everybody you're doing good, but you're not doing good because you fucking shed your tears. Like, I would shed my tears away from my ex then, the mother of boys, and then my kids and everybody. Nobody fucking knows what I was going through, and I was doing too much. Way too much, man. Working multiple jobs, compete. I was doing way too much. Fucking remember, the stress is a killer, but the worst stress is toxic relationships. But I don't have that no more. I don't miss none of that stress. I just maintain, and that's it. Blessed. But yeah, she's a beast, Rain.
Healing is growing into the person that would have protected you as a child. Healing is not about overcoming what broke you. It's about allowing yourself to exist fully in the life you have now. To heal is to touch with love, that which we previously touched with fear. Healing comes in waves, and maybe today the wave hits the rocks, and that's okay, dear beautiful soul. You are still healing.
Very factual. And I love those words, man. The healing journey, remember, it's not a race, no marathon. A lot of people like, I did, you like yourself, I'm healing, I'm healed, I let my ex go, no contact, awesome. When it comes to your exes, you can do no contact on social media, your therapist, counselor, life coach, whoever who's teaching this shit. Oh yeah, just block. Yeah, you can block them. I could block them for you, but you're the one that's stuck in a trombone. You're the one that hasn't let go, right? Like, you reach out to them because you want to see what they're doing. They're posting, they're happy. And remember this, you don't know this yet. Anyone that starts the healing journey through a breakup, divorce, whatever, they cheat on you, whatever, you fall back, healing journey, trying to figure this shit out. You don't know this yet, but you're actually winning. Let me elaborate how so. Because your partner that moved the fuck on right away to jump to a relationship, body up in the whole face, right? On social media, maybe face to face, all lovey-dovey and shit. But remember this, your ex took no time to heal. You need a month. A month's not suffice. Because remember this, the longer you're an individual, the more you're going to traumatize each other. So, let's say you have a partner, she cheats on me, whatever, breaks up with me, and Brian jumps to a relationship right away, right? So I'm her ex, my tattoo, and her exes, right? The ex is prior to myself. All that trauma, all the anxiety, all depression goes to the new partner, and he don't know the fuck he's waiting for. And now the lovey-dovey and bullshit, but until the traumas kick in, the triggers kick in, he says the word sentence that I said, that previous ex said, and he's not yelling, he's talking, she's, starts popping off because of her triggers and her traumas. Yeah, they're lovey-dovey for now. And the new part is, in the healing journey, more empathetic, where I thought we were cool, but no, you're really traumatized. You know, we'll stay friends and associates, but I'm good. I'm stopping this. Well, because of that, yeah, I don't deal with like you're taking my energy respectfully, you know. But the healing journey, once again, it is not a race, no marathon. It's Mount Universe, day by day baby steps. What? Day by day baby steps. Tomorrow morning, wake above ground. What are you doing? What are you choosing? What? Everybody has free will and choice. Tomorrow morning, when I get above ground, I get one more day to live. I pray for the universe, and that's it. Go on my cell phone, DM the whole squad that I talk to. New followers to Biggie Queens, and hold that and guide them. You know, I'm blessed to tell one more day to tell a story to the universe, and that's it. Check my kids, and that's it. I'm not guaranteed the next day, so I keep it the best as possible today than now the present, best as possible. Because once again, I'm out. Might not wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna take a power nap. It might be my last power nap, but I don't stress about or fear about death because that's inevitable. We can't stop it, but I promise you can prevent it best as possible. Take your mind up by whatchamacallit, by having less stress for sure. I'm doing more now. Gym therapy. You gotta take your advice about takes care of your wives, and learn to love you. I promise you 1,000 that less stress in your life, the better for yourself. I can guarantee you that. You know, so. You're a good teacher. Thank you, Queen. I just tell stories once again. I made a vow 4.5 years ago. Hermano, what's up? I'm about to get off right now. Just to tell stories. That's it. To guide and forewarn. So once again, nobody can stop the spiritual warfare at all. Nobody can't fix, change, or save the universe. I get 8 kids. I cannot do that for them, but I promise you 1,000. I have team no sleep. I know team zombie mode. We can heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, show love to each other. I can promise you that. That's why I do this for the universe. And I won't ever stop doing this to my last dying breath. And to the elites, the boys and girls, to narcissistic, put ones in my fucking head, send Joe blows, or once again, I'm gonna go California potentially again this year again, right? And though there's like my family, they're getting my feels, they're brown like I'm brown, right? They got tattoos like I got tattoos. They don't have to like my answer. They don't have to like me at all. They just look at me, put one in my head. I already know that shit, but that's why as a being, I'm always observant. That's why I preach about environments. If it doesn't look good, I'm out. Simple as that. It's not living in fear. It's like, no, I'm trying as long as possible, as safe as possible, tell stories. Because I want to be here till my kids are like all grown type of situation and doing good for themselves, and they're bumping heads with their partners themselves. I can talk to them, yo, I got you. I don't make it sound easy, but keep doing good, man. Just day by day baby steps. What? Today you had a bad day. Tomorrow you can try tomorrow again. Just day by day baby steps. I started doing that shit at 39. It's not ever too late. You're younger than I am. Yeah, once again, you're my inner child, so you're doing good for yourself. In the last 4 years, it took some time to be where you're at. So confident. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, Queen, my support. Main reason is because my support team. My support team, not because myself. I speak more confident now, well, 4.5 years now, because my support team. And then from there, as I speak on their behalf, 10 of them, and myself 11, and then thousands of queens, you know. As a being, I'm healed, right? I don't worry about none of these tattoos. What I talk about, these TikToks, none of them. I won't ever be in those toxic situations at all, respectfully. Especially about my side of the partner, right? And from there, you know, but I can learn from others. You can always gain more knowledge, wisdom, analogy, metaphor, riddles from people. I love to hear people's healing journey. I ask everybody, when did you start it? Did you have a support team? Where do you sit with yourself? Have you learned how to love you? You know, in Seattle, the queens are very, you know, extroverted. They do healing journey, you know, ayahuasca, what's that called? Yoga, healing journey books. They'll be all YouTube and I'll scope it out, see what's up, you know. And I love to ask them because they're always reading books, study, right? And I ask your queens, ask you something, go for it. How you figure out the answer to life? Like what? And they're not like, for the most part, you know, everyone has their own facial expression. Some are like in awe, some are like, what? Like, no, have you? I'm like, yeah. Like, are you ready for like go for it? I go, the answer to life is the person in the mirror. All you ever knew is you, the end. Allow them, choke up, tear up, walk away. Like, that's what it is. Like, we don't know. Yeah, look around you at the farmer's market. Beautiful energy, beautiful people. But remember this, all of us is just messengers and communication. You're the only one with the comprehension. So it's beautiful energy every which way. But it just you just don't know that yet. You know, and they'd be like, you did it. I'm like, yeah, I just pay it forward. And we talked about this because my tattoos. Only reason because my tattoos, you know. So, yeah. Why tattoo for? Oh, why? Because to get people's attention. That's why I got tattoos. And it's all about life. It's all about life. Because we Spanish say this, I say it to my last day in bed because everybody has the right to question me. Why the tattoos? Why should I book? Because women support women. Kids support kids. Men do not support men. Men think about life. While we're life, we get fucking shit on type of situation. In the Spanish culture, they call me Monday Long. English is beta simp. You're weak, you're soft type of situation. I don't worry about that. I don't give a shit about those words. I don't really know whatchamacallit. The only person I need, chase, compete, submit any validation from myself. The person mirror, respect none of my kids, higher source, none of you guys, it's myself. If I don't got me, then who got me? I got myself. Respectfully, I'm blessed. The stress, no disrespect. Oh yeah, for sure.
Told me, my wife in January told me she didn't want to be married anymore. February or March, she started talking to this guy and hanging out with him, going to lunch, whatever. And then March, she moved out, and the whole time she said, hey, like, I just need to, you know, I'm hurt in the past, I need to take a break, figure things out. I just feel like with my wife, it's like, it's like a joke. Like, and she said to me last week as well, she said, hey, I don't feel like this would be a big deal had we not got back together. And I said, but we did get back together. You came back. I didn't drag you back into this house. Like, you know, I'm the one that filed for divorce because you're the one that told me to file for divorce. And so it's a roller coaster ride. And I do want to get off the roller coaster.
So get off. That doesn't mean divorce. I'm saying stop the ride. Just stop.
Touchy ass subject. As a forewarning, right? Having kids and getting married does not guarantee you a long-term healthy monogamous relationship at all. So I keep it 1,000 around real. If your relationship's toxic, right? Before you both have the bad idea, babe, let's get married, babe, let's have a kid. You have the adult conversation, the uncomfortable conversation. That it's not even better to squash this type of situation, right? So, if not, I promise you 1,000. There's another that don't have. You will join the baby mom, baby father divorce club, or become your parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents, abuelitos shit, miserable as fuck. Still together to this day, and go to church, pray God to allow go to the universe. And miserable as fuck. Typically, the queens are more empathetic wise. They're manically more narcissistic. They're very abusive. Being fuckboys. How's your grandfather, abuelito, at 70 fucking years old, being verbally physically abusive to your grandmother, abuelito and shit. And in church, still fucking emotion cheating. And respect for these queens to go to church. For some reason, the young cats think they go to church. They go out dressed at the club. So they show all the lust at fucking church in God's house. But they believe they're good people. My body, my choice. Oh, you just say that. You're offering lust. Simple as that, respectfully wise, you know. But to each their own. That's your future. When I become them, I pray for you. You know, so it's a sub because you can lose everything in life when it comes to, you know, man-made bullshit, your car, your home, whatever. Because, and as a warning, you and your partner can be good for whatever reason. You can get bored. And you did everything correctly on your part. You did everything on your part. Their choice, free will, you know, and you can lose everything in life. That's why, message you haven't ever been married. Would it be nice to get married? Potentially. If it doesn't happen, I don't stress about it, respectfully, you know. Tight. I'm 61 with 6 adults. You helped me through the summertime. I'm first, yes, but still, you know, that's the top people. It's you. The hands to life is the person in the mirror. All you ever need is you. If you don't got you, then got you. And that's the thing, like, when it comes to, like, you know, in a relationship, we need a break, some space, time to think about this. As a forewarning, you don't have to comprehend it, especially because social media, especially because fucking work. You're bumping heads. I got my housewife. I got my work wife. It happens all the fucking time. Everybody sees that shit at work. Hey, isn't John or Rio there married, have a boy and girlfriend? Yeah. But they're about to fuck around with the coworker. Hey, it ain't my problem. It ain't my shit. Respect when I say this. If you say that, like, my words, my soul, once again, I have no support to you. No one time, hey, you can say that bullshit, but when it happens to you, they're gonna say the same shit. It's karma type of situation. Just walk up to them, and it's their choice. You remember that everyone is a messenger without communication. Walk up to them, yo, John, Maria, hey, I don't want to talk to you like that. You're my coworker type of situation, but aren't you, like, married? Have a boyfriend, girlfriend? Yeah, so, like, not to be too much in your business, but everybody sees what I see. Before you fuck around your partner, why don't you break up with them, divorce them? Don't destroy them like that. It's gonna hurt them really bad. Why do you give a fuck? Because I was that person before, and it hurts really bad. That's what forewarning you was. Or what? You know, they don't have to listen to you, but you did your part. Everybody is a communication. We're all messengers, and that's it. that person decides to do what they want to, you know? And it comes tough when it's a breakup type situation and divorces and shit. So you gotta work on yourself. If the relationship is becoming toxic, sparks ending, open your mouth. Talk about it as adults. Do the adult conversation, the uncomfortable conversation. That it'll hurt, but not as bad. And then once again, as a forewarning, the longer you're the individual, the more it's gonna hurt both you, especially the person who's more empathetic wise. So I say analogy, metaphor, it's better to die today and tomorrow. So let's say the potential partner, it's falling apart because she's just controlling. But you day 10 days in, right? So I open my mouth or I accept it, and this happens all the fucking time. I love everything about her and but the fucking but lines. You tell everything about her but your partner. And as a forewarning, if your partner's all lovey-dovey, all into you, cool. But they're satisfied, you're not fully satisfied. You're gonna hurt them, man. And then potentially you're the one that destroys them. Fuck them. Like I'm always myself, fuck this. I'm tired of being a nice guy, the lovey-dovey guy, and fucking, helping everybody, but then I get shitted on and no one helps me. Fuck this. And you become the bad guy. You're the bad girl that fuck, body hopping, whole face, partying, you don't give a fuck. Fuck the universe. You're like, shit, this feels good. For now, until your consciousness can sense some consciousness, Lucifer, the devil, God talking to you like, yo, like what you're doing is wrong. But remember this, no one put a gun to my head. That was my choice for you, bro. I didn't have support team, But I'm about to play one more clip, guys, and I'm out of here because I'm tired.
You've never spoken about your divorce before?
No, I'm a little nervous because I have not talked about it at all.
So let's get into it.
I would say I probably checked out as soon as I had my son. Never planned to be a mother, but I thought when becoming a mother, I would have a partner. I learned quickly after giving birth that he looked at me as a 1960s, like, you cook, you clean, you take care of the child, and I am the provider, I work. And so when I would ask for help, it was just flat out no. And I started feeling like a single mother and a single woman in the marriage. I was convincing myself to stay, and it just got to a point where I was like, no, if I'm by myself, I might as well be by myself.
Very factual and respectful. She forewarned you, don't become her. That's the shit. That's why a lot of queens, I hear all the time at the farmer's market, they be like, don't give hints. Like, how's everything hubs? He's there. He does his thing. He travels a lot. You happy? Yeah. No fucking enthusiasm at all. At all, And that's the shit. A lot of queens, because us men, we keep born our shit. We're not taught to express our feelings. Church's corny ways, it just says, us guys are providers. We, that's how we do, work hard, and we don't help everything at home. And she either works or she's a stay-at-home mom. She does everything to kiddos, and she has all day. But trust me, kids are a lot of energy. It's a lot going on. So I tell the kings out there, do my one-on-ones in general. Your toxic relationship, right? I promise you 1,000. She could hate you, right? But I promise you 1,000 if you help with the kids, help with the laundry, the dishes. Fucking hug her, kiss her, tell her, baby, you're doing a good job. She'll hate you, but she'll love a little bit fucking more because you acknowledge her. Potentially get turn your life and your relationship around. Potentially. That's a positive. And that's the shit. You don't want to be, you don't want to do that to yourself because you will sabotage your life as a warning, Come to California for lunch on me. Oh, shut up, Lena. I'm asking if it's going to what part of California. I usually go to the north side, like, Orland, Chico, Art Toys, a little bit of San Francisco, Stockton, once in a while. I got family everywhere, but the down for my situation, my tattoos. So I'm decked the fuck out. So if I get regulated. You somebody? I'll just scope it up. If you want to DM me that so I can Google to see how far it is. My apologies, but I'm not in the mood to listen to your nonsense today. Hope you have a great day. Okay? Sounds good. Those are the trolls, as usual. Casino. Okay, for sure. Hey, no, once again, like, I love road trips, man. I love going to meet people. That's my tattoo. Hashtag social media familia. Y'all, behind the screen, y'all my people. Y'all my family. Like, I got my family, my blood family, but once again, when I say respectful, it's like, blood makes you related, blood's not thick in the water. At least when I say that, it's your support teams, man. That's a cool thing about technology. Like, locally, Eastern Washington, all of them, they all think I'm the fucking devil, hurt my feelings. The west of the best side, 3 hours east from me, my real home, Seattle-wise, right? I'm famous in Seattle. The Queens love it, right? And if not, I go on social media. I'm on 10 platforms, 10 cell phones. It's a live podcast. That's the cool thing about technology. I promise you $1,000 you won't ever feel alone on technology. All these platforms, a zillion fucking live sessions, all of them, scroll to the ones that get your attention. Whatever you want to do as a being, what do you want to work on? You know, if you want to work on mammy bullshit, want to figure out how, you know, become richer, do all that, but don't forget about yourself. What? Don't forget about yourself. Why think you set these goals in life? I just call them analogy meant for hurdles. What do you mean? Set your goals. I'm gonna get a better job, bigger home, money, power, and fame, travel the universe, whatever the fuck. Do it. And when you achieve it, for how long you have before, a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, maybe a day. Right then you get a new job, fuck yeah, love, etc. And then little by little the spark's ending. Now you're becoming bored again. Why? Because you don't know this yet. All these little goals you set in life, right? If you don't work on yourself as a being, all you do is numbing yourself up. But with people and man-made bullshit, you just gotta stop, turn around, face the person in the mirror, you. That's the dilemma. You're scared to feel your feelings. So you numb yourself up with a mask, smiles, and fucking do all that man-made bullshit. And y'all's mental health, respectfully, like all of us do, we have the right to feel like that initiate and do that. You fucking play the role, we can tell a sob story. Boo-hoo me. Respectful to say that. I did the same shit. But I know now why. I didn't have a support team. Like, hey, like, you've been worked out, you've done all this shit, all this money, right? And you're still not satisfied. Gotta work on yourself. Stop running from you. Home, maintain that shit. You know? When you have kids and families, the intent best as possible. But once again, if you're not a support team, you do mistakes like I did. I put my family and friends before my own partner, my own kids. I still sabotaged my life, my family and shit, not knowing. Because I was people pleasing. I didn't know how to say no. You know? And whatchamacallit. You extra time me, so why you put everybody in front of us? And then we gotta do errands and the kids stuff, school stuff. You're too exhausted. Like, and I, so, you know, or that you bitch about it to me, and then you don't know how to say no. What's wrong with saying no? What do you mean? But what about us? So I still sabotage my relationship not knowing. A lot of us do not knowing. Because once again, I tell the guys, man, don't be hard on yourself, man. If you got a support team about this shit, you don't have a support team. No one elaborated. You was doing what your parents were doing. All your family was doing, the generational cycle. Now you're breaking it, you're getting your life back. That's a positive, I promise you that. But I'll play one more clip, guys, and I'll be out of here.
Very comfortable. A man that is very comfortable with just saying, it's not the 1950s, 1960s, you're gonna have to work. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But I do believe that, you know, if he has a plan, he's like, baby, this is temporary. Or even coming to them like, hey, let's downsize so you don't have to work. You know, you can stay with the children, because who's protecting the children if they have to always be sent away and put into situations where they're gone for hours and hours at a time? Now that's where the sexual assault comes. You know, the children not being protected. Mom doesn't even have time to really stay in tune with her baby. She's in the grind the whole time. Yeah. But if men really looked at it like that, like, I'm putting my baby in the wilderness, you know, instead of so focused on, oh, I need help with these bills, look how it's affecting your seed, your legacy. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if a man's doing 50%, now the woman has to do 50% of her job is the woman, and then 50% of his job. Now it breaks down to the child also picking up the slack of the mother, now doing 50% of her job, and then 50% of the child's job, just going to school and different things like that. And that's why you have a lot of scenarios where the children were actually helping raise, you know, their siblings, and they might be even closer with the sibling versus the mom, because the sibling was there more. So who benefits in that scenario? It's the man. He's the only one that's really truly doing 50%. The woman's doing 100. Sometimes 150. Yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing? How's it going? Very factual. It's a lot going on, man. Nowadays, it's fucking, you know, the economy and shit, for sure. Before you start having kids, get married, you know, both. If the, it's between you two as a couple, right? If you want to be the provider, bust your ass, do either one bad job or multiple jobs, that's your choice. My situation, like, oh, I got a colony of kids, so I can do my part in the financial, and that's it. You know, I'm not famous in these platforms, my podcast yet. The day it become, because of the followers, I'll fucking pay you, take care of the whole universe. Much love, I always take care of you, bless me. Good seeing you, you know? So you got, as a potential partner to be, you got to be done everything correct in the beginning. Like, what do you want to do from the situation? Like, If I get preggo and having kids, you want to stop working? Will you be okay? Will we be okay? Type of situation. If not, then if you don't have these conversations, you join the baby mom, baby father divorce club, or it is what it is. The general cycle. Become your parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents. Be miserable. I'm getting tired. Same routine. 3 hours in. I'm about to get off in a minute. I'll play one more and then I'm out for sure. But yeah, once again, I play scenarios for the universe because we don't want to become us. Respectfully, kids are a blessing, also a lesson. Respect when I say that. Like, that's why I teach all my kids all about this. So you don't become us. Tell my kids, like, don't become us. Be better in a positive manner and learn to love you. That's the richness of life is you. The rebel conversation. Learn to love you to evolve. All the man-made bullshit, don't worry about man-made bullshit because everyone, look at all the rich people, all these elites, quote unquote, all of them, use a big word, all of them, to call them out, they're all broken, codependent, scared to be abandonment issues, divorces. How the fuck you elite? A zillion fucking dollars in the universe, all these business, money, power, and fame, social media, and respectfully, you're a zombie, an addict to an addiction, and you're an elite. Make that make sense respectfully, So, yeah.
The older you get, the more you realize that none of us are easy to be with. We all carry burdens, anxieties, past traumas, insecurities, and fears. The process of growing and becoming is inherently messy and complicated. It's simply human. The goal isn't to find someone without baggage. Such a person doesn't exist, but rather to find someone willing to carry that baggage alongside you. Genuine love, friendship, and connection is not about ease. They're about choosing each other, imperfections and all. It's about creating a safe space where both individuals can be unapologetically human. We're all works in progress, and that's okay. Our connection is not defined by perfection, but by our shared imperfections, struggles, and humanity. The cracks in our armor don't make us weak. They make us real. And it is in this authenticity that true connection begins. Follow our account and be a better version of yourself.
I love that shit. It's very factual. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you decide you're in a relationship, talk about the shit day one. Like, yo, you doing the healing journey? What do you say to yourself? Like, we can try this. My situation, talk to Queen's potential. The door's right there. What? As a forewarning, I can leave. You can leave whenever you want to. You ready for that? What? For any apparent reason. But I'll talk to an adult. But let's say your situation. You thought you was good. Now you find my energy is too much for you. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. We can do this. So that's, as long as you both do that and try to do communication as best as possible, it could potentially work out. As long as the intent, they want, hey, I'll pick you up when you're down, vice versa, But, there's certain subjects that we can't do with it. I don't know about the situation. We reach out for help. That's called communication and comprehension best as possible. We can potentially evolve. That's why everyone has their own healing journey. Everyone's traumatized type of situation. So, but as long as you can both try to do communication best as possible. And that's why I don't have like outside sources. The C2Z party, they call them, the August party, it allows platonic, no passive boundaries. If you can build compassion, if not, then you make the decision with your heart feelings, empathy, sympathy wise, people start catching feelings. It's a fucking bloodbath. So don't do it to yourself. But guys, I'm gonna take it out because I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. Good productive day, but a long day. I got ready to do gym therapy. I feel good about myself. Oh. Excuse me. Then clean the house, prep up, pick my boys up. My kids live an hour away, so I do road trips, like 2 hours to go back and forth. But I love driving, I love to see the other side of town, and it just treat the time with the kiddos, the boys, just they're going fast. That's what I tell people all the time. To remind the whole universe, cell phone, technology, take pictures and videos of the people you love and care about. It can be a coworker, it doesn't matter, bus stop, whatever, right? Take pictures and videos, man, because God forbid someone passes away, right? And let's say you don't have nothing to show me. By chance, Mr. King, do you have a picture by chance or a video? Well, and let's say, here's a picture of them, but that was when they were 10 years old. Well, I'm asking respectfully, how old when they passed? 40? Oh, cool, but thank you for the picture. So I saw 10 years myself. And the cool thing is, remember that you can rewind time. You can rewind time with technology. And let me elaborate, from my personal experience in general-wise, right? Break is the live podcast, right? So the cool thing, like, if you want to see my overviews myself, the healing journey, all that good stuff, right? go to my TikTok, my YouTube, go all the way back in the very beginning, and you see when I was going through it, like, my ex is a narcissist, you know, narcissist can't change, all that bullshit, like, nah, that's part of the healing journey, but I can rewind time, you know, I can see how it was evolving. What state do you live in? Oh, I live in Washington State, whatchamacallit, and that's a positive, right? So on Bigo Squad, Munchies, she's cool people, Mariah, you know, respectfully as it be. Remember this, like, queen, like, I can shoot my shot to any female out there, right? Any queen, right? But my situation, as it being, if a queen shoots her shot, I know she's really interested, right? I got her attention, she got my attention type of situation, right? But at the same time, type people, you got to be good, healthy for yourself, right? And, you know, I was trying to shoot her shot all the time. Yo, we together, go, we're Munchie, cool people, but respectfully, don't down for with you, respectfully, I never care about you. It's the bottle. What? The bottle, you're still going, you know, you're not, a little casual drinking, no, like, to be empathetic, nice, I'll be your heavy drinker. If I'm narcissistic, you're alcoholic, you're drunk, you're just, so you gotta slow down with that. Your body's talking to you, your liver hurts, your kidneys are type of situation, you stop, you detox, etc. Like, it's not healthy for you. Your body is talking to you. It is hurting really, really bad, And I got respect for that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're a single mom, one kid. I'm a single mom, 8 kids, right? I do co-parenting. The way you carry yourself as a being that's not to be healthy. Myself, for sure, for the foremost. And then my kiddos, and then my ex and hubby. It's a happy family co-parenting, right? It would bother type of situation. And remember, we would never bump heads. Love respect to the fullest. We talked about it. She'd be, oh, you don't want to beat me. Like, respect feet, Munchie. Maybe down the road, when you detox, caught up in the bottle and just casual drinking. Then potentially was. For now, just keep it humble. Love respect. Friends, support team, associates, And we was cool with that. It's from a distance. Right? And whatchamacallit, the beginning of last month, like, everyone called turkey. It was crazy, I called her, nothing. Text her, nothing. What's up? That's we video chat there, nothing. I'm just like, remember that as a foreigner, remember that everyone could leave, and everyone could cheat, and everyone could go, they could break up with you. That is their choice, free will. So I was just like, well, maybe she got bothered because, she's tired of shooting a shot type of situation, right? Because we talk for hours, chop it up type of situation about life, and she's very intellectual type of situation about life, right? So I was like, I'm just crazy, George. I'm just like, I'm not satisfied with that. Like, man, I'll reach out to her family. Maybe her family gets, let's say I don't do closure my type of situation. Like, reach out to the family. Oh, you go with the tattoos? Oh, she want to talk to you. Cool. I got closure my type of way, And it's, everyone comes as a blessing. When you leave, what's the positive? There's always positive, negative type of situation. There always has to be learned. So it's technology. Before I get out from another story, and it's a foreign, and it's for the whole universe. And respect when I say this to all, all zombies, accident addiction, especially to you guys, as a forewarning, right? So, technology, I don't know her family like that. I go on Facebook, nothing's active. I'm like, cool, type of full name. On Google, the first 2 searches, an obituary of her name, right? I was like, well, I know if you type in your name, there's many people that have your name in this whole universe, right? So I went to the 5th search. There's a picture of her. I'm like, no fucking way. Click on it. Yeah. September 2nd of last month, at 30 fucking years old, she passed away from fucking alcoholism, aka alcoholic type of drunk type of situation. And then my sister here on Biggest Squad Logic, she's been knowing her on Bigo for 4 years. I knew her for about a year roughly. And that's what I was telling her. I was like, scenario, let's say we try to be a couple type of situation, right? So on my side, this thing she said, she'll slow down my drink. On my side, that would have sucked to be, if she by my side, she passes away. Then her family would be like, what would you do to her? Like, I didn't do shit to her at all. That's why I reached out to her family, with her cousin. I was like, respectfully, I've been known her for about a year on here. On Bigo, I've never met her personally-wise, but she's cool people. But I would talk to her, hey, Munchie, slow down with your drinking. Your body's talking to you. Let it detox. What are you running from? I'm not running for nothing. Like, a lot of us lie to ourselves, respectfully. That's how my tattoos go. On top of that, why would you want to be with me? Why does I have all these tattoos? Zombies, addicts, addiction, respect for the benefit of the universe. Big Pharma, the bottle doesn't need you. Whatever your Big Pharma is, you need the bottle. Why? What? Scenario. Big Pharma, drugs, alcohol, pills, right here. This is man-made. It'll sit on this table forever until someone buys it. It will not ever think about depression, anxiety, nothing man-made at all. Like I'm telling you, human-made, your feelings. It doesn't say, hey, Rito, guess what? Today I woke up, I'm sad and depressed, I'm buying Rito. Not once ever in his lifetime. It's man-made bullshit. Should know he's the fuck up, Coach, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, good. Oh, blessed. Have a good night, blessed. Thank you, be safe, Queen. And I said, as a forewarning, 30 years old, alcohol doesn't make the fucking bottle, dude, 30 years fucking old, hella fucking young, beautiful, badass energy. But that's why I respect when I say this. So I go life for the universe, and I call everybody in a positive manner. My face tattoo. Why call you out? To get your attention. You can preach about being religious, spiritual, you're a good person, science, whatever, atheism type of situation. You spoke to God, Allah, Buddha, the universe. I've heard many, many stories. That'd be cool. I'm happy for you. But when I go to your post, I see you face to face, whatever it is, like, but you're sad and depressed. No, I'm not. Like, look at your post. Look what you just said. Yeah. But you don't want to talk about them feelings because now it's personal. You don't want to feel your feelings, but you want to talk about everything in the whole universe but yourself. That's the dilemma. You're scared to stop, to turn around, face the person, marry you. And then from there, Big Pharma fucking respect when I say this, like, it's on the being. It's on the being, man. And you see, fear and apology, I tell my kiddos, man, not to put fear in them. When they see these, adults, quote unquote, outside, and they're zombies, addicts, and addiction, 100 degree weather outside plus type of situation, and they're fucking out there frozen, stuck like Chuck, not fucking moving. Like, you ask me, what's wrong with them? To put fear in my kids. And people in general, you want to do drugs? That's you. What? That's your future. You want to do drugs? That's your future. I don't want to do that. Don't do that. That would become you, and you could lose everything in life. Everything. A lot of people go through things in life, and they give up in life, and that's what they do. Respectfully, it sucks. It shouldn't have to be like this. The main reason why it's like this is we don't have support teams. Real fucking support teams to elaborate about raw real life. Not mammy bullshit, not church corny ways. Respect when I say this. Pray, plan, manifest, the higher source could do it for you. Respect for you, the answers they can't. It's not gonna work in your favor, but you don't have to comprehend that. You can call me, you can trigger me, you can call me whatever you want. I don't care what you call me. It'll hurt my feelings, because once again, it's not my feelings, I'm blessed. I worked on myself. So I just tell stories, man. So as beings every day above ground, I want you, the whole universe, to work on yourselves. Learn to love you, to evolve in life, and not respect for you will pay the wind to our sorry for many years to be, babies to be, marriage to be, and you will pray for him manifest for way too long. And I remember that to call everyone, the whole universe out. 39 then. Whoa, blessed, love the universe. The last 4.5 years of my life, blessed. I'm 18 at heart, 14 on the outside. All the shit I talk about, all my tattoos, I won't ever feel that again, ever in my life. I won't ever question my self-worth. Remember, I say the word ever, not never. When you say, remember, don't defy logic. I didn't create logic. Lucifer did. He called out God. Religious stuff, right? So when you say, I'll never cheat, I'll never smoke, I'll never drink, you defy logic and you're going to fall on your face and do it again. Use every word but the N word, never. As I say ever, I won't stop, I'll avoid. Yeah, there you go. Don't jinx yourself, quote unquote, but you just defy logic. So yeah, I'm blessed. I want to feel like that. But love you guys. Have a blessed morning. Have a blessed night. Have a good weekend to be, guys. Remember, I'm always your pocket 24/7. I'm tired 365. Please don't ever feel alone. And the weekend's still my kids. So like, if you guys text, DM, whatever, I'll try to respond to you. Best as possible. But I try to avoid my phone best as possible. My kids got my cell phones. They play the games and just and cherish them. Every weekend we try to work on ourselves. We try to work on these triggers type of situation, and so they can evolve in life faster than I did. So. Cherish your kids to the fullest and niece and nephews. And if you have the opportunity to talk to them about all about real life best as possible. Especially my boys, I like this girl, I'm like, you're too young for you have feelings, but you're too young for this. Wait till you're older type of situation. But you can have friends, definitely have friends, because obviously you don't want them to get destroyed type of situation. But love you guys, stay blessed, have a good night, have a good weekend, take care. Twisted, the whole Bigo squad, love you guys, take care, be safe, ciao ciao, have a good weekend. Likee, love you guys, take it, be safe, ciao ciao. TikTok, love you guys, take it, be safe, ciao ciao. That's my second one. Facebook, love you guys, take it, be safe, ciao ciao. TikTok, love you guys, take it, be safe, ciao ciao. Facebook, love you guys, take it, be safe, ciao ciao.